Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I can just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I still need you, and I still miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I can just see you. If I can just hold you tonight. I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is You took your time with the call, I took no time with the fall. You gave me nothing at all, but still you're in my way. I beg and borrow and steal at first sight, and it's real. I didn't know I would feel it, but it's in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. I missed you so bad. I missed you so, so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. And you should know that I missed you so, bad. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. I missed you so bad. I missed you so, so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. And you should know that, so call me maybe. Tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no, it's not the things you do that tease and hurt me bad, but it's the way you do the things you do to me. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no, the tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. The tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. Every girl wants you to be her man, but I'll wait right here till it's my turn. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no, the tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. The tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. Every time that I get the feeling, you give me something to believe in. Every time that I got you near me, I know the way that I want it to be. But you know I'm gonna take my chance now. I'm gonna make it happen somehow. And you know I can take the pressure. A moment's pain for a lifetime pleasure. Every girl wants you to be her man, but I'll wait right here till it's my turn. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no.
sound like a song for women. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a song by Hilary Duff. Hey now, hey now. Oh my gosh, it's our song! Hey now, hey now. It's our song!
Have you ever seen such
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, it's our song! Thank you for the hydrate! Bruh, what? Do you have something to say to me? Don't even try it today. Oh, oh, oh.
I would never want to miss this. 'Cause in my heart, I know what this is. Hey now, this is what dreams.
We have to have this at our wedding! We have to! Oh my gosh! Hey now!
This is what dreams.
Thank you, Subway and YT! Both in prison. Prison!
I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams.
How do I dance to this? It's crazy because you'll be doing the worm. Doing the worm. Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for the cheer. Good morning. I missed you. Did you miss me? Yes, tickle, tickle, tickle. I know it. I know it. I know it. Come on. Come on. Let's party today. I'm that worm. Pig, are you sure you didn't give your mom a weird present? Are you sure?
Happiness is no
Are you sure that wasn't you?
here and now. It's you and me. Hey now,
I'm pretty sure. Okay, just think about it for a second and get back to me. Okay, think about it and get back to me. Hi, Armo, welcome in. Armor. Amor. Chat's like Olivia that spells armor. I'm like, Amor. Amor. Oh my gosh, I hate luteal faces. I'm crying over Hilary Duff. She's become such a good mom. Not that anybody cares. I'm like, Amor, Amor. You're like, that spells armor. You idiot. Hi, she is a mom. Hilary Duff is my waifu. Oh my gosh, Nefertiti, you're not gonna believe what the third F stood for. You probably will believe it. I have a lot to talk about today. Could you believe that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Frankenstein. Hi, good to see you. What did you do this weekend? What did you do this weekend? What did you do this weekend? Hi, I'm so excited to talk to you. I asked. This is what dreams are made of. What did you do to get a small burn? Played a bunch of Silk Song? You went to a baby shower. Lirio, what's crazy is the baby shower was like the whole weekend. What the crap kind of baby shower is that? I would never... Can I be honest with you guys? I like hosting parties, but I need people to be home. I need people to go home. I can't have people... I mean, unless we're doing like a weekend thing. That's a lot of hosting. A whole weekend? I heard there was a ton of flashbacks in it, Alchemist. I was busy the whole weekend. You did the baby shower the whole... You were drunk the whole weekend? You played Borderlands 4. What's your review of it? Tell me everything. What's your review of it? I have so much to talk to you guys about. I have so much to ask you guys about. I can't handle people that long. It's a lot of hosting. You just need to spray people with the hose if they stayed too long. There were some flashbacks, but the action was riveting. The one thing about it... Hi, good morning, Orange. Hi, I just got back from my women's retreat. I just got back from my women's retreat. I'm womaning today. I am womaning today. You know what? Your interpretation is far more interesting. We'll stick with that. You were drunk and at a baby shower the entire weekend. It's like The Hangover. I saw weapons. I was right. Thank you. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did tell you so. Thank you so much, Arga. Thank you, sweetie. I'm shrinking you down. I'll put you in my pocket. Hi, Kuma. Kuma, you don't gotta do that. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, everybody. You're so sweet. I'm glowing today. It's all the fresh air. It did me good. Alt F fresh air. What was the third F for? I'm gonna tell you. Oh my gosh. Chat. Jesse McCartney, beautiful soul. Nobody asked for this in the chat.
I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want my
Can this play as you walk down the aisle?
on you and your beautiful.
It was, okay, faith, family, and then a secret third F, which I will tell you about. And we did learn about.
Something special
Oh my gosh.
to you. I'd be
Oh my gosh.
always
Some of the greatest things aren't asked.
to be what you always needed. Then I hope you see.
I wish it was Fiji. That would be fun. I don't want another pretty face. This was in every movie. Every movie. All the tween girl movies had Jesse McCartney. Fertility. Interesting. Good guess. Was it family? The first two F's are faith and family. Feelings is a good guess. I'll tell you where I went. I don't think it's like doxing if I tell you where I went. I don't think it's doxing. It's fart. You win. That was your weekend, digitizer, not mine. Faith, family, and Frankfurters. Who's Frank? Oh God! Thank you. Kiss, kiss, mwah. Thank you, everybody. Mwah. You think I shouldn't? I can tell you. I think I can say now. No, who's gonna follow me? Nobody's gonna follow me. I already was there. I can tell you. Can I tell you the state I was in? I went to a different state. Beautiful state. Was it Fantastic Four? I can tell you the state. State of bliss. Not a good idea. Oh, but you guys! Fine. I'm not gonna tell you. It's gonna give more to the story if I give you details. Chat's like putting duct tape over my mouth. Triangulated position. Fine, whatever. Faith Family, Florida. Yeah, I went to Fargo. So easy to get there. Forklift. Faith Family, Fargo. That would make sense. Fluoride. Are we supposed to have fluoride? Faith Family and feeding your man. That's what you wish. You wish, Hell. I was not here, so I couldn't feed my man. I was not here. Is it feet? I'm pinning it. I pinned? Are we supposed to have fluoride? Are we supposed to have fluoride? Vote got a project. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. What did you guys eat this weekend? Okay. How are we supposed to go there and smell all the nature Ollie might have smelled? When I tell you, that was the best air I've ever smelled in my, like, whole life. In my whole life, you guys. Fluoride is controversial. How is it controversial? A little bit is good. I'm going to give you guys the last song, and then I'm going to start talking because I'm going to be talking today. This is such a good song. What? Someone in chat already guessed where I was. I'm not gonna say it though. I'm not gonna say it though. Fluoride is controversial. It was mountain air, you guys. That mountain air crazy. Chasing down every temper, baby. This is a classic. This is a classic. I went to Nepal. I went to Kathmandu. Kathmandu? I went to Kathmandu. Okay, because it's all about, you guys, it's all about the air. It's all about the air, the fresh air. Wait, I still brush my teeth with fluoride toothpaste. You're just not supposed to eat it. The French Alps. I did, More to life. It's that good fresh air. It's all about the mountain air, you guys. It was all about the mountain air. I didn't go to hot springs. Can I say the mountain range I was in? That's it. I can't say anything. I'm all pent up. My neighbors downstairs are probably gonna kill me. The Himalayas. No, because I had to take a flight. I actually did fly there. I was trying to keep it vague, but I did fly there. I was trying to keep it like vague, but I actually did fly there. And my arms got tired. I flew there. That's why I was like, I'm far enough removed from the state that I didn't drive there. You think I drove through the mountains? Trust the mods. I could guess the town you were in. Don't play guessing game. This is why we can't play guessing game. Nothing is good if we play guessing game, because you know I'll just break down. I did fly there. I was trying to be like, okay. I've done so much flying recently. I know. I said I drove before. I was driving to the airport. I walked. There are only 2 mountain ranges. Good morning, Derp on vacation. Remember to wear your SPF when you're outside. Fine, I'm not gonna tell you guys, but I did hike. That's all I'm gonna say. La 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 lu 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 lu. There's no way I was gonna drive. You think I'm gonna drive in the mountains into the mountains? You are so crazy. You are so insane. If you think I'm driving in a mountain range, you guys don't know me. You don't know me, okay? I was like, the whole retreat was in the forest, in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, in the woods. But it was really pretty, obviously, like very, very camping, okay, I should go to my other screen. Hi, very camping. People drive in that mountain range every day. Well, those people are crazy and I won't do it. Hi, C-Block. Good to see you, sweetie. Okay, good to see you. I was doing so good before. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to like throw you guys off the set. And then now that it's done, why can't I tell you where I was? I was totally prepared to be like, oh, I can tell you guys where I was because I'm not there anymore. And it's like far away from me. Yeah, but I wasn't gonna drive through the mountains to get there. There's no way. Okay, but I'm not gonna say. La luli, la luli, la lu. I'm not gonna say, but I did hike. Okay, I should not have said either where I was. But there was mountain air. It was fresh mountain air. And it was beautiful. It was the middle of nowhere. And every day I was like, oh my gosh, the air is so nice. I must have said that at least 25 times a day. Did you learn a lot? I learned so much. Oh my gosh. So much to talk about. But I only hiked for like a few hours. Will you save for money? Are you bribing me? Yeah. I didn't want to say that I was gonna... I'm trying to be better about like what I say, where I am and everything. But sometimes I just like, oh, I'm so excited to tell you about my trip, you know? Sometimes I'm just like so excited to tell you about my trip and everything. How about a shiny nickel? Hi, people, hi. Hi, you're so cute. I'm just so excited and I just want to talk about it. I just want to tell you all the details and then I'm just like, and then I was here. And then I was here. And then I went to this place. And then this place. This is the restaurant I was at. Look, this is the dog that bit me. There's not actually a dog that bit me. It's okay. I will fly to those mountains and hunt the grounds for Ollie prints. Oh yeah, my big butt prints I left everywhere. I forgot that I left butt prints everywhere. I scattered nudes all across the mountains. It's crazy. I scattered them all across the mountains. So you're just gonna have to go hike around there and you're just gonna have to go find them. No, I didn't have any hiking clothes. I didn't have any hiking clothes. So I was like, how long is this hike? And they were like, you can hike as long as you want. And I was like, oh, okay. So I had like sneakers. I brought sneakers, but not my dance sneakers. Not my dance shoes. Just the ballet uniform. And then I brought like, I had like shorts and then I had pants. I did bring one pair of pants. I brought one pair of pants. A bear has them. Hi, comb the area for Ollie memorabilia. Yeah, I had one pair of pants. I had one pair of pants. Packing light. Well, you would think, but however. Wow, don't go crazy there. However, you would think it's light. It's just that I didn't bring a lot of pants. I had one pair of pants. I had like, I don't know, 7 dresses. 7 dresses for like 2 days. I had shorts. I had shorts. The bear got the pants. What? What do you mean what? Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? 7 dresses in the mountains. And I wore a lot, okay? I don't think you should be mad at me. Oh my gosh, I have like a stuffy nose. You know what it is? It's this city air. It's the city air. I'm telling you, we should live out in like, it was like a beautiful lodge. It's a beautiful lodge out there in the mountains. We were all retreating, women being women out in the mountains. And we should have a place out there. We should have a mountain. We gotta move out to the mountains, but only part-time. We need fresh air. You guys, this city air is like, I can't even breathe out here. I'm telling you. I'm getting medical illnesses. I'm getting medical illnesses right now. It was cold sometimes and it was hot sometimes. You'd get so bored living in the country. City air, it was so bad. It was so bad. Mount Olympia. Isn't there an Olympus in America? Or is that the Olympics? Olympics. They were so good for my present mental condition. Have you guys ever been to the mountains? Oh my gosh, the air is so nice. That's on Mars. Mount Olympus is on Mars. There's an Olympics here. I'm pretty sure Olympia is the capital of Washington. Is it a mountain though? Lived there for a long time. Really? Agent, thank you so much. You grew up in the mountains. Isn't the air nice? Do you ever go visit? Been to the mountains? I grew up on one. Oh, look at this guy over here. Mount Olympus Mons. My what? Mount Rainier in Washington too. I do forget. We do have a big mountain here. That's the super volcano, isn't it? St. Helens. What did you call them? Grateful for the nice air we have here. Oh my gosh, the air was so nice, you guys. Have you ever been? Have you been? Have you been? I heard that they also found life on Mars. Gene, I heard that they didn't find life on Mars, okay? But they found some crater a few days ago. I did hear this. Speaking of, hi, sweetie. They found evidence. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, chat. It was so good to have mountain air. It was so good to have mountain air. They found some squiggly thing in a rock. I'm not letting that throw out of mud. Okay, Mr. Socks. By the way, you know what my mom talked about with me? Muso! Thank you. Thank you for the tier 2, sweetie. Good to see you. You know what my mom said? My mom read the comment. My mom read the comment from last stream. If you were a basketball hoop, are you a basketball hoop? Because I want to dunk my balls in you. My mom read that comment. And she brought it up to me at the women's retreat. I was like, please don't remember these things. They're drunk. My mom was like, they're too young to drink. I was like, well, I can't remember how cute they are. And the peepos. She didn't read. I know. How did she read that one? I think because I read it out loud. I think I read it out loud. Bunch of drunk people in this chat. You're chatting drunk again. Yeah, and she was like, they're too young to drink. And I was like, underage drinking is a real epidemic in this country. And I was like, well, some of them are European. And you know they just drink at any time over there. And she was like, oh. Now my mom thinks you guys are all drunk European children. Well, he was Dutch. He was Dutch. The guy who said it. Your mom thinks we're at daycare. My mom... She does think you guys are young. Throwing us under the bus. Dwinking. We're getting more labels added. She thinks of you guys, of course. European daycare. There's no legal drinking age, only a legal age for buying alcohol. See, this is what I'm talking about. What a woman. I'm a big boy. Well, it's like, I'll tell my mom about you guys all the time. I talk about you guys all the time, right? But, I mean, honestly, how do I say this? I'm like, oh, they're so smart and good. And I love learning what they do for a living, right? Like, we have some that are, like, going to school and some that are, like, in construction already. And she's like, oh, it's so good that they have dreams when they grow up. I just... See? It's so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so cute. Kind of wild that she doesn't think most of your chat is older than you. I know. I know. Playtime, nap time, beer time. Panther, welcome in. One day I will be the president. It's flattering she thinks we look so young. I know, right? It's kind of like, oh, it's kind of flattering. It's kind of flattering. I think some percentage of chat is probably older than Ollie, Mom. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. You did show her a picture of you. Oh my gosh. You guys, T-Beat, I showed her the picture of you guys at Vexpo. How many of you guys have gray hairs? You can get gray hairs at any age. I wonder how many of you guys have found gray hairs. Raise your hands. Me! That's because you're stressed out, Nasty. They're tall for teenagers. At my temples from some stress? Yeah, it's because you're stressed out. I went gray at 18. Wow, really? Me, and I was the youngest at the Vexpo meetup. Wow, I have a few gray mustache hairs that cycle in and out. Yes, she thinks you guys are very well dressed. Some streamers attract an older audience. It's the music I play. Why isn't my hand raised? Nice try, George. You're this close to getting banned. I have not found any gray hairs. I have not found any gray hairs. I say that with all certainty. But I think women, I don't know if this is scientifically backed by any science. I think women like go gray later. Like men can go gray at any time, sort of like the balding thing, right? They can go bald at 18. But for me, I'm like, I have not found any gray hairs. However, if I ever found a gray hair, you know what I would say? I would say, wow, that hair is very blonde. I'd be like, wow, that hair is extremely blonde. And then I'd be like, one is just more blonde than the other. Extremely light blonde. So very blonde. Will you let us check to confirm? No way. It must be the lighting. I don't think I stress. You don't think I stress enough? That was like my mom and I. This is how I am. Okay. I'm not, you know that I just do not respond well to the pressure of time. If we notice one, should we tell you? Are you joking? I take out a gun and I blow your head off. And I don't think that that's an overreaction. If we, excuse me, if we notice a gray hair, should we tell you? I take a gun and I blow your head off. It's a self-defense situation. Oh, sudden white hairs. That's true. Women don't really go gray, do they? They kind of go like whoosh, white, like pure white. If we notice our gray hairs, if you notice your own gray hairs, you don't have to tell me. So violent. Don't you love it? Oh, sweetie. Poof, one day. My grandma is 90 today and the only gray in the front and her temples. The rest is dark black. Wow. There's no bald redeem. Are you mad about that, sweetie? You mad about that? You mad? Are you mad? There's no more rage baiting than somebody going, you mad? Just gotta bust out the just for men. I caused another gray hair. Good. Why does every old lady get their hair curled? Usually it's because the hair thins as you grow older. If you curl it, it kind of bunches it up and it makes it look thicker. Now you know. Now you know. What do you think about men with salt and pepper hair? Oh, I love it. I love guys with any hair, no hair, all hair, some hair. Salt and pepper, whatever. I don't care. What did you write in my feelings journal? Oh my gosh, thanks for asking. Okay, so I should start from the beginning. I got there. My mom and I, we got there. Okay, we got there. Detox juice to open. Detox juice to open up the retreat, okay? Because it's gonna be, we're detoxing the feelings, okay? Detoxing the feelings. Okay, so the people that were there, they had a breath therapist. They had a breath therapist, okay? Talk about the breathing. To teach us about breathing. And then they had a faith walk specialist who taught us how to walk. A breath therapist. Like that. He does like breath therapy and stuff. He was only there for half a day. And then we did the rest on our own. And then they had a lady who was a faith walk specialist. A faith walk specialist, yes. A faith walk therapist, yes. It's okay, he was like 60 years old. He was an older gentleman. So he came in and he taught us how to breathe. And then we were doing it all together. I learned how to breathe in a day and walk. No, I had a faith walk specialist, and then they had like a lot of counselors. How does one faith walk? Thanks for asking. That's even worse. So that's what I was starting to do this weekend. I was walking and I was breathing. I know, that sounds like a lot. Breathing and walking, walking and breathing. Show us the faith walk and we'll watch. Honestly, your mind seems pretty close to it right now. So, and then we had feelings journals. And then we wrote in our feelings journals when we had like a discussion topic. Then we came back together and we discussed. My mind is open. You guys need to stop. You honestly need to stop. You honestly are like, oh my gosh, there was a man at the women's retreat. Well, sometimes we have to learn from men. It's part of learning. It's part of learning. Sometimes we have to learn from men. Am I going to freak out every time you learn something from a woman? We missed you a lot. What does the faith walk entail, though? Were you blindfolded and left on a mountain? I never learned from women. You guys, he was like married to one of the retreat counselors. And he was like 60 years old. You need to stop freaking out. You need to stop right now. You need to stop. It's very nice. Scandalous. The internet told me that men teaching women things is mansplaining. I learned from you guys all the time. Married. He was one of the gals. Okay, and chat's like, and I couldn't go to the mother-daughter retreat. Chat's like, oh my gosh. We are proud mansplainers. Anyways, so we did like breathing therapy. And then we did faith walking, which was what I was talking about. It's like walk and talk. You walk in faith and then you talk. We walk in faith and you talk. I could have taught you all kinds of things, but I could have taught everybody all kinds of things. Well, we did. Why 60? He was older. He was an older gentleman. I don't know. I'm guessing 60. But he has grandkids, you guys. He has grandkids. He's a grandpa. Anyways, when we got there as well, we did like detox juice. And we also did opening yoga. Just want to let you guys know. We also did opening yoga. Okay? We also did stretching to start. And then we got the feelings journal. Limber up. Limber up. Did he walk through somebody else's juice? Nice, nice. That sounds bad. Hey, I have a mother. I'm 50% qualified. So then we stretched, of course. We did a lot of stretching, and which was opening up, of course, ourselves to receiving all the information, which was great. We did feelings journals. We talked about, like, you know, what it is, there's honestly, can I say something? Okay, you're not going to be empathetic towards this, but I want you to be empathetic towards this. But sometimes it is difficult to be a girl. You know, we have our own struggles. It's difficult to be a guy too, but you know, we have our own struggles, right? It's difficult. It's difficult to be a guy too and to be a boy. But you know, I get it. Do you? We have our own struggles. Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. So we're talking about like what it means to be like what kind of pressures we put on ourselves. Like I put a lot of pressure on myself to be like a good daughter and to be like a good sister, and I want to be like a good example of a good lady to you guys. So I put a lot of pressure on myself for that. Yes. That's why thank you, Aurora. Thank you. That's why we have to have faith walks and breathing therapy. Yeah. Did you and your mom beat the other daughter's bears? Did you bring back a trophy at least? Well, I like to be a good example, you know. And they talked about also for all the moms in there. They talked about like leaving a lasting legacy. They talked about like, okay, how do we build up ourselves as an example, and how do we have grace under pressure? That was a big topic we talked about, because I know for myself, I crumble under pressure. Just like, you know, I crumble under pressure. Good to see you. Getting controlled by the moon and everything. It's tough when you get controlled by the moon. It's tough. And when I have like hormonal ups and downs and stuff, I'm telling you, it's really bad. Did I steal any wild Motimon? I would love that. That's, you know, so why are we letting poor Grace have all the pressure? It was so, you guys, it was so good. I had a really good time. So I had a really good time because also I was talking about my feelings a lot, and you know, I love to talk about my feelings, and my mom and I were talking to each other about our feelings, and we were talking to everybody about our feelings, and we learned how to breathe therapy, which is like, you like go in and then you go out. You go in and then you go out. That's right. Did you get that? Did you do that? Sounds complicated. Hi, Woo. Thank you so much for gifting a sub, sweetie. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. Wait, I think I know about that. And then when you walk, like you really, like the other thing is usually I'll put on my AirPods or something and then go out. But really walking in nature is so good. You guys, I breathed in the air and I feel like I'm serious. I feel like I was really like connected. I mean, I was really plugged in. It was such a good time. Everybody's laughing at me, and that's okay because everybody is on their own journey. Thank you so much. Thanks for gifting a sub. Very grounded, very grounded, very grounded. Clean mountain air definitely feels way nicer. I could have breathed like outside that whole time. I am an empath. I felt very connected. I felt very plugged in. I had such a good time. So it was a lot of like talking about our feelings, and it was a lot of like sitting and learning, and it was a lot. We did a lot of that, and then we did like, this is exactly how people join cults. No. Retreats wouldn't be so popular if there wasn't something to them. Oh, 100%. My gosh, did you guys have a training montage on how to defeat your dark empaths? But you know what I realized is like, I realized like, I realized that I was really burnt out for a little bit and didn't know it. I took on a lot of pressure for sure. I took on a lot. When I realized. No, but, well, I was doing a lot. Rash, thank you so much for the tier 3. Mwah! And I took on a lot. Have you guys ever been doing like a group project and then you're the one who kind of ends up doing a lot of work of the group project? Did that ever happen to you? That happened to me like 2 to 3 times like in a row. And I realized that too. And it's hard. So I had to learn. To like disconnect myself and to be like, wow, I feel much better. I feel much more relaxed, and I feel like I'm finally pouring back into myself and getting re-energized and recharged up so I can do more. Are we the lazy group? No. I'm very high energy and I'm can do, but I need to set boundaries, you guys, and that's so hard for me. That's so hard for me. No, it happened like multiple times in a row. It happened like just a whole bunch in a row. And I just realized like, oh my gosh, setting boundaries is so hard for me, and learning how to say no is so important. And like, I am a people pleaser, and I like everybody to be happy. And I would take care of everybody if I had like the energy to do it. And it was, you know, like a lot of women struggle with that too. I'm such a babyer, you guys. I'm such a babyer. Oh, I would let Owo Clap eat cereal and ice cream all day. And I have such a hard time because I really do believe in like servant leadership, and I feel like the best way that I give to people is to serve other people. I feel like that all the time, and I'm in such a hard position all the time because I'm just like, man, I love to do it. But if I serve everybody, then I'll burn myself out. You don't say. Oh, so it's really hard for women, for women who are like people pleasers and who are givers. You know, the struggle. It's bad, you guys. It's bad. So I was learning about myself, and I was like, they were like, have you felt burnt out? Have you felt taken advantage of inadvertently? People love you, but they could take advantage of you. And I was like, oh, me. And I was like, oh, that kind of did happen. Cereal and ice cream is all I ate this weekend. Are you serious, 70s? I have a savior complex. What's that? What's a savior complex? Maybe you should have taught this weekend. Maybe you should have taught. What's that? Yeah, see, my mom's gonna read that Nefertiti, and then she's gonna think you're 12 years old. She's gonna think you're 12 years old. I had Doritos for dinner, but I have a good excuse. See, my mom's gonna think you're 12 years old. I can save them. Do you think? Maybe I am like that. I don't know. I have eaten a sandwich in bed. It's a diet for champions. I can fix the mindset. Do you guys have a savior complex? I don't know. Do you think I have a savior? I don't know. I don't know if I do. I have that slightly. I do say I took you in off the streets. Not you. I don't know. I don't know what it entails. Save her complex. What if it's a really hot woman? Yeah, cheating, totally. And I put the pressure on myself too. And it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Everybody has to figure out their own boundaries though. Just let us hammer the bad actors for hammer the nails. Sweetie, I'll say yes to everything. Don't ask me questions. Hi, James. Good to see you, James. I want save you from the mediocrity of streaming. Mediocrity? Why don't I know what that means? What is mediocrity again? Mediocre. Mediocre? My stream is mediocre? Mid? I like to think it's a good time. I think it's a good time over here. Mid? What's that? I'm an educator. Do you think I'm cool? I think you're very cool. Some people don't want to be helped. They only drag you down. Monotony, I'd say. Monotony. Hi, welcome in. Doggy. Can I call you Doggy? The mountain air made me forget all the fancy words. I think I'm just tired. I think I'm a little tired. I got back a little late because... I got back a little late. I was shopping. While I was out, you might as well. I did. I slept so well, especially in the mountains. Especially in the mountains. It was a Sephora stop. Well, okay, it wasn't a Sephora stop. It was an Ulta stop. Very different things. I stopped at Goodwill. I actually went to Goodwill with my mama as well. Shout out to my mama. It's crazy. You guys were thinking I'm crazy, but I only brought like a few pairs of shoes. My mom brought like 4 to 5 for 2 days. This girl in her mountains. I know they look great, right? My mom, okay, you guys, I'm serious. She got like 5 pairs of shoes 2 days. She got 4 pairs of shoes when she was there. She's up. She was going. She was up and down. Anyway, so we did a lot and we hiked. And I was so tired. All that fresh air. You know, I was so tired at the end of every day. Oh my gosh! And we did worship and s'mores. Did you know that? We did s'mores. We did s'mores campfires. S'mores. She's very powerful. She's definitely the ultimate final boss. How many suitcases did you bring for a 2-day trip? Sweetie. S'more ship. Thank you, sweetie. S'more shipping. We were totally... I loved a s'more. And I was like, oh, I love this. It was so fun to do s'mores out in the middle of nowhere. You guys, it was so fun. Don't say more than one, please. Sweetie. Sweetie. She brought 2 suitcases, but came back with 3. I like burnt. Do you like your marshmallows burnt? This is not a euphemism. Do you like your marshmallows burnt? Jessica Simpson. Jessica Simpson song. Golden brown. How do you toast your marshmallow? I like it golden brown, but not burnt.
I don't know what it is, but everything about you is so irresistible.
How do you like your marshmallows? On fire? Do you like them burnt? Just before they start burning, as close to burnt as you can without actually burning it. Do you like it burnt? I like mine golden. Just tickle it with the fire. Gooey and hot. Numbers, thank you so much. Mwah. Hot and gooey. Wink. Wink. How was the retreat? The retreat was so good. Thank you for asking. I learned a lot about breathing and walking. Yeah, my mom, she was burning them constantly. But she said she liked it, so I was like, okay, Mom. Yeah, so we spent a lot of really good time together, my mom and myself. And that was really good. It was a lot about also managing stress and anxiety. Now, here's the fun little, interesting little segment. The last day, here's where the third F comes in. It was about faith. Okay, we got that. Faith walking. It was about family, because you go there with your family. The third F, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Finances. Do you have any guesses to the third F? Any guesses? That's a good one. Hi, Mountain no way. That's what I was doing. I was literally climbing mountains, farting, close, close, close. France, a fellowship, flamethrowers. Okay, you're gonna die. Okay, the third F. Technically, they called it freedom. It's like, I can't wait to tell my chat about this. But the third F was really about personal protection. And so they actually showed the women, all the ladies there, they walked us through safety and personal safety. But not just about, so we went through like pepper spray drills. We went through taser drills. We went through, now I know why my dad pushed it on me so much. And we went through all kinds of stuff, but it was really, okay, so let me tell you about it a little bit. Yeah, so, it all comes together. I didn't know. Now this is a retreat. Maybe my dad, I don't know, maybe he specifically added it at the F is for Tasis, but no, very American. Freedom of protection. And well, really the F, they were, yeah, so the third F you could say would be for freedom, I guess. But anyway, so they went through, no, you guys, you have to, this is so important, okay? Because there was this, so this other lady came in. I have so much to tell you guys about. Okay. So like, so the third F, yeah, so they had this lady come in, and she came in and she was like, it is so important. She was like, I have taught men, I've taught women, I've taught co-ed classes, I've taught classes for everybody about this kind of personal protection and everything. But she said, it's so important that women learn separately because, and you teach women separately and you have a space for women separately because, when was the last, they were like, women process things differently. They live their life differently. They're going around the world differently. They have different kinds of dangers that they're going to face than men, right? That's just it. And so, they were like, if you ask a guy, like, let's ask you guys, when was the last time you guys were like, you were walking around and you were afraid of a guy? You were afraid of somebody else. Doesn't have to be a dude, but you were afraid of somebody else. She was like, most of the time they're gonna be like, I don't know, like once in a while I'll see somebody sketchy, you know? Maybe sometimes I'll see somebody sketchy every Oli stream. But once in a while, right? Once in a while. But if you ask a lady, it's like almost every time that they'll go out, or like at every other time they'll go out. It's like, okay, I see somebody sketchy, I'm like on guard, right? It's much more common with women. And yeah, so she was like very much about like women learning separately from men. John C. Chatter can save all the women. They don't need help, especially from the safety of my bunker. Yeah, so she was saying it's very important that like they learn separately. And because also women, their bodies are different. Like when it comes to our strength is usually different, right? So our upper body strength is different. That's why like women's only self-defense classes are going to be different too. Like how can we use our bodies in a way that like makes us feel safe and everything? And just knowing about it. You guys, okay, normally I am not that kind of girl, but it was so good and very empowering to go through it. It was so good because I have been so freaked out. I've been so freaked out about even thinking about it. I was like, I don't know. I'm like freaked out. You know how I am. But I was so freaked out. But they like breaking it down is just about, they kept on saying like, hey, you need to think about this. Hi, good to see you. We are. Oh my gosh. I have so many good tips and you have to promise me you're going to go tell your mom, go tell your sister, go tell your girlfriend, your wife or whatever. You guys. It's not about that, but you know what it is about? It's about like we went through all these kinds of different drills and everything. It's when you go to the store and you pick up pepper spray, even for you boys too. But if you're, especially for like the ladies, I think because a lot of them probably prefer to carry pepper spray or something, buy two, okay? Buy two. And then of the same exact brand, open one up, take it to the park and spray it on a tree. Because you need to know how far that's going to go, the radius of the spray. You need to know like exactly how it operates. You should know everything. You should know everything. And you should be like, okay, when I'm out, how do I feel comfortable? And how do I feel like, what is my plan gonna be, right? If I'm out and about, if I'm walking to the park, what is my plan gonna be? And that kind of thing, right? Practice, and like think about that kind of thing. How am I comfortable if I'm at home? How am I comfortable if I'm I don't know, traveling on a plane? How am I comfortable, right? I guess those poor tree bugs, yeah. Frick those cicadas, for real. A lot of people accidentally spray themselves. Yeah, and you're always like, okay, how close do I need to be? And most self-defense things happen within like an 8-foot radius of you. So that means, and most people and most guys, they mentioned most guys do not train like that. You know, most guys are they're either training for like, you know, like to be really cool, or they're training for like marksmanship, or they're training for like, you know, this or that. But to train just for self-defense and for self-defense purposes, it's like you have to train within an 8-foot radius of yourself. So yeah, and they also did mention as well, if you live in California, you need to like legally disclose that you have pepper spray on yourself, and you need like licensing sometimes. If you're traveling to like Washington, DC, you got to go to the police and you got to say, I'm traveling with pepper spray. So like those kinds of places, you also need to know the laws about like what you have, right? Anyways, yeah, so those kinds of things are super important. And I don't want to tell you, but I will be, I probably shouldn't say, Penguin Lord, thank you so much for the resub, sweetie. Kiss, kiss, mwah. Kiss, kiss, mwah. Yeah. But they mentioned those kinds of laws, and they mentioned like knowing laws about all that stuff. It's just really important, you guys. It's just really important. Okay, it's just really important. And they even said like in some places, even if you like pull out your weapon, you could be charged with like attempted murder. Okay, depending on the situation, if you brandish your weapon, you could be charged with attempted murder if you don't know the whole situation, if you don't have like the whole, yeah, it can be a felony. So you can be charged with that unless you know the right situation, you know, and everything to do it. And anyways, yeah, so it's just good to know. I feel so much better. I do think that was probably like the best part of the whole retreat. I know. And like I put down all my feelings. Well, I guess the mountain air was probably the best part. Yeah, totally. I don't want to tell you, but I definitely am going on a shopping spree. No, and it's not about looking cool. It's not about acting flashy. It's not about spending a whole bunch of money. It's about, I know what I'm going to do in different situations. You know what I mean? That's my thing. It's just about that. And it's not even about like, I don't know, like, I want to say like prepping and stuff, because I feel like that has a bad stigma with like, you know, preppers and that kind of thing. But this kind of thing is like, especially as a lady and living on my own, you guys, you know how freaked out I am. My protection plan previously was putting the TV on to be like, oh, somebody is here. Somebody else lives with me, you know? That was my previous protection plan. So, you know, like, it's so important. And they were like, if you have not mentally thought about this, you are setting yourself up for the worst case scenario. If you have not mentally thought about what you're going to do or what you could do, even just having the options, it's basically just having the options. You are setting yourself up. It's tough. I know, for like the worst case scenario. That's why I'm saying like, go tell your mom, tell your sister, like encourage them to go to like a women's only. Typical guy daydreams. You know what's crazy? Yes. Maybe that's why it's like you guys have daydreamed about disarming a criminal or a violent situation since you were a kid, right? And for me, I hate thinking about that. Why are you whispering? Well, I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily want everybody outside in my apartment hall to hear me talk about this either. You know what I mean? But I also don't necessarily want it going out there. I don't care mostly when things happen, but I don't want to necessarily care about like, you know, I don't want people outside in here. Yeah. So mental is totally half the battle. Yeah. And it's like, you're never going to be fully prepared, right? You're never going to be fully prepared, but you can give yourself options. You can give yourself options. But we went through like pepper spray. We went through like taser. We went through, just talk loudly about it. We went through all kinds of stuff. I feel anxiety about the concept. I'm always watching everyone because I trust no one. They talked about situational awareness. They talked about like, you know, and so I have been I've been such a naughty girl. Don't tell my dad, okay? I've been such a naughty girl. I have been wearing noise canceling headphones outside. Not good. I need to be like, I shouldn't even be wearing like AirPods at all or anything like, or headphones, you know, at all. I know. Yeah, I know. So I promised my dad I would take it more seriously for sure. Headphones. That's a huge no-no. Big no-no. Yeah. In a coffee shop, I mean, yeah, if you've gotten to the place where you're going to go, but I'll go out for a walk, like to the park or something, and I'll just be like, noise canceling headphones. That's right, Voodoo. I know. Yell at me. I know. Yell at me. I know. I've been a naughty girl. I know. You're paranoid. Do AirPods have the features? They do. Well, I got the ones that were noise canceling, but I need to switch them out. I'm going to go to the Apple store and I'm going to switch them out. I have the noise canceling ones, but even at the gym, I was thinking, because I normally wear them at the gym. It is a shame that I have to, that's usually a feature you can toggle. Oh, I didn't know. Even if it's like, you know, $20 difference or something, I'll pay like in software. Only the new ones, I think. I need to go to awareness mode. Anyways, so you guys, it was so important. And I think you guys should really encourage your ladies, the ladies in your life, all the women in your life. I think you should encourage them to go. I'm serious. Because I was seriously like, you know how I am. Really? I can turn them off? I didn't know. I just rely on my intimidating presence. I like how you capitalize that. I'm paranoid enough to keep track of where everybody is in a crowded area. Hi. If somebody comes into the gym while I'm there, I'm checking them out for vibes or weirdness. Yeah, that's the thing too. My sister is ready to beat me up every day. I'm literally not concerned. You should be. Encourage her. You should encourage her. Just because your sister can beat you up doesn't mean she's going to be ready for like a situation to pop off. Just because your sister can beat you up doesn't mean that it's not a good class to go to, buddy. You're like, I'm not worried about my sister. You should be, by the way. You should be. I don't know how your dad felt comfortable to live more than a mile from him or one of your brothers. If I had an Ollie daughter, I'd probably have her chipped like a dog. What? Airtight? Maybe if your sister is Ronda Rousey, just encourage her to go to like one of those personal defense ladies only situations. It was really good. It was really worth it for sure. That whole thing made the whole weekend worth it. Not that the weekend wasn't worth it without it, but it was good. We did also, this is a little extra part, but we did, at the closing part, we did sing the national anthem. Which was a little extra throw in there. It was pretty funny, but yeah. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing that. Oh, that's not it. Oh, sing. It's patriotic. That's not going to protect you. That was the closing part of it. Just a lot of eagles. Yeah, that was pretty. But, you know, I was like, wow, the mountain fresh air. It's doing a number on me. It was a little bit of everything. It was a little bit of everything. Caw, caw. I don't know what the eagles sound like. Caw. It's a little bit of everything. But I did have a really good time. I'm telling you, I slept like a log every night. Every night before bed, I drank about 5 glasses of water. And I was like, I will either wake up and wet the bed because or I'll have to get up at like 3 a.m. and then go to the bathroom. I woke up, bed was dry. And I was like, oh, it must have just absorbed itself into my system. I was like, where did it go? Hi, land of the pink majesties. That's what I call them too. That's what I call them. Oh, thank you, Big Iron. Thank you. Hi, good to see you, sweetie, by the way. Hi, good to see you, Roxy. Good to see you. Wait, thank you for the resub. Mwah. I call them the pink majesties too. Let's see your water belly. Oh, it absorbed itself right in my system. I wasn't even bloated. I'm telling you, remember how bloated I was before I left? Well, that's also because of the sugar-free gummy bears. Remember how bloated I was? I went in the mountains, boom, not bloated anymore. I also was like a higher elevation, so maybe like gravity took more of my weight away. You're fine, Roxy, you're fine. Maybe? Do you think it's possible? I feel like I weigh less here. My mom's like, yeah, Olivia, totally. She's just hyping me up. Lower air means your body was probably working harder to breathe. Oh my gosh. It's definitely, it all checks out. Just lightheaded from the elevation. The mountains took everything negative from here. I was bloated, and you know what's crazy? I feel like my spirit was bloated. No, it's so good to see you again, sweetie. I feel like my spirit was bloated too. You know what? It's crazy. And my mind also was bloated. Yeah, I know. And I bought a necklace, by the way. I was bloated in mind, body, and spirit. I was spiritually debloating. That's from reading Twitch chat. No, spiritually detox. The spirit tooting. Spiritually tooting. The detox really worked wonders. I was like, I can't wait to retox. I can't wait to retox myself now. I'm totally detoxed. Someone called it Ghostbusters. It was so good. You guys, we should have a mountain house. We should have a mountain house. I missed you. Gotta retox. I know you've been retoxing. That's what you were up doing. Hi. Come to Appalachia. Do you have apples there? Oh my gosh, is that Virginia? Do you have apples there? Are there apples? You have barrel loads of apples? Really? Log cabin life? Do you feel safer? I feel honestly like very much more empowered. Because my mom was also freaked out too. I was freaked out. She didn't know it was coming. I didn't know it was coming. And then, you know, she's muttering under her breath. She's like, your father's going to hear from me about this. Because then we didn't have the right outfits for pepper spray drills. We didn't have the right outfits for pepper spray drills. The only sounds I heard, it was actually really quiet. You could hear bugs. I didn't hear like bear. Was it you? Did you like toot in the forest that I was in? Wrong Barbie for the activity. It's not right. They're probably laughing. Well, I would have worn a different outfit if I knew we were doing combat drills. That's just a fact of it, okay? That's just a fact. So then I only have certain outfits to wear. What is proper pepper spray attire? No, I don't like fire though. I don't like fire. I can't take a lighter with me. Sundress wasn't enough. I just wasn't just as bears. Grateful guy says from his bear costume. Foxes can scream like women. So crazy how you type that with no context. So can mountain lion. Yeah. How do you know about women screaming and how do you know about foxes screaming? They actually can. I hear them all the time. Women or foxes? Oh, you know. Some animals sound eerily similar to people. How did we get here? I've heard foxes screaming. It's unnerving. The only thing missing is the David Attenborough narration. Foxes, right, Chatter? Right? Been in the woods many times. What were you doing in the woods? Hedgehog sounds like demons fighting. No, there wasn't a lot of okay, so like the lodge was really nice actually. Guys, the lodge is really nice. You know, the lodge is really nice. So it was like really well lit and everything. So I don't think animals, maybe a bear in the middle of the night or raccoons or something. I don't know. But like I didn't see any. Yeah, and the hotel was really nice too. Hi, thank you. So it wasn't really camping. It wasn't really camping, but yeah, it was pretty close actually. It was just like in the mountains, which was crazy. People just go out into the woods. I wouldn't. You think it was glamping? You want to go to vacation too, listening to you? It was a work vacation, okay? I was working on my feelings and spiritually debloating. I was working, you guys. It was a work trip. Okay? That's why we should go on a vacation. I was working. It's spiritually deploying attacks right now. Yeah, and it was very practical. That's right, you guys. I was working the whole time. The fact that I didn't sleep there probably helped. Yeah, well, I slept so good at night. I slept like a rock. I turned on Columbo on the TV out like a light. Sort of commercial. Okay. That was a work trip. Now we need a vacation to recover from it. I love it. I fell asleep and I kept on having this dream that there was like a murder in the lodge, of course, because I fell asleep to like Columbo. The Columbo nightlight. Love that. And then I was like, okay, I gotta solve it. But no, I always used to wake up. I was like waking up and I was like, oh, that's just a silly dream. Hi, good to see you, Amazon. Good to see you, CD. It's such a good day. But what did you guys do this weekend? What did you do this weekend? Tell me everything. I was on edge? No. Well, maybe a little bit at first, but why haven't we watched Columbo in the Discord? It's a tough sell because it is like an hour, at least an hour. I got my truck lifted. You did all of the board games? I talked about this a little bit in Discord, but I gotta talk about the last time that I played Monopoly with my family. People got actually upset. Has your family ever actually got upset playing board games? Monopoly's not a good game. Every time, like actually upset. Like actually mad. It was through Monopoly. It was tearing us apart. Every other board game, we're totally fine. I did when I was a child. So like so I talked about this in Discord, but the situation was I had all the cards everybody wanted to get Monopolies. Everybody wanted to trade with me. Well, my brothers wanted to trade with me. Okay, so they start raising their voices and getting, they're like, okay, Olivia, give me this one. My little sister, when we were younger, they're like, okay, I want this one, give you this one, right? Or whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, Everybody else is yelling at me. And they're yelling at me. Yeah, just trade it. You're not even using it. That was the tone of voice being thrown at me. So you know what I say? I say, I don't respond to yelling. So I'm actually not going to trade with anybody. Thank you. I don't respond well to yelling. I'm not going to trade with anybody. And that set off, I might as well have assassinated the Archduke Franz Ferdinand or whatever his name was. I started World War III. Everybody blows up. Everybody blows their head off. I was like, I don't respond well to yelling. My dad's in the back. He's eating Hershey's bars or whatever. And he's like, stop yelling at your sister. And it was a whole thing. I anybody who is yelling at me. Can you blame me, Atha? Can you blame me? What did I do? Well, I don't trade with anybody who's yelling at me. So I was like, no. And so we couldn't progress the game because I didn't want to trade with anybody. They have to be polite. They have to be polite. I don't like their tone. I didn't like their tone. And listen, I had the cards. Okay, I had the leverage in the situation. I wasn't gonna... it was a turbulent time. But every other... every other board game, totally fine. Monopoly tore us apart. I'm serious. We had to stop the game. People were getting so mad. You can't yell at me. You can't yell at me. No, like they were mad because I was stopping the game from progressing. We were going to be playing Monopoly for 10 years. Unless I traded. And I was like, first off. Okay, watch the tone. That just was like, they were so done with me. They were completely done. They were not having anything. It was all bad. Okay, but you tell me, has your family ever gotten actually mad? Do you think I was doing a little bit of trolling? I was overwhelmed. I don't like people yelling at me. I don't respond well to criticism either. Or yelling, the tone is too high. The tone is too high. It's negative energy. Thank you. I don't respond to negative energy. And everybody was giving me negative energy. Did you guys... Okay, so did your family actually get really mad? Well, I get why. It's very... Okay, listen. I was stopping the game from progressing. We're going to be honest here. Between you and me, okay? I was doing it. I was. But listen, I just didn't respond. I don't respond well to negative energy. Nobody had any sets. I held all the sets. I mean, like, I held all the keys to all the sets. I was stopped. What? Doxed? Me? Oh, okay. I was like, doxed what? Thank you. This is how you gotta come. I did. And so, like, I understand why they were upset, but I was like, why don't you let me trade in my time? And also, I don't want to have a negative trading partner, you know? I just wasn't gonna do it. Thank you. I held all the power. I was like, I could afford to be a little picky. My uncle left Thanksgiving dinner once because he was one away from a bingo. He left Thanksgiving dinner? Oh my gosh, heroes. Yeah, totally. Like, my brothers were like, okay, well, we have to finish the game at some point. Olivia! And I was like, well... Very youngest sibling energy, okay? I was like, well, we could finish the game if somebody would be nice. He had every right to lock you in a garage. So I was like, whose fault is that? And they were like, it was World War III. It was World War III. It was just not good. Trolling too close to the sun. How did it eventually end? We literally had to stop the game. We had to stop the game and go to separate corners of the house. I'm serious. We couldn't finish the game. It was like, that's it! I've had enough! Dolly's not even gonna trade! We're never gonna finish the game! Basically. I was like, well, I don't respond to yelling, so... And you're yelling. Do you think I'm an actual brat? Very youngest sibling energy. No. I can't believe you're at my brother's side. That's crazy. Flips hair. You were yelling. One game I was the banker and I was charging bank fees. You were charging bank fees? player. You're a dirty player. Games Gene, are you listening to this? This is crazy. If my brother pulls something like this, I'm throwing him into a wall. My brothers were like the guy from Iron Giants. Watch the pistol. Banks charge fees all the time. The game ends inconclusively because Ollie rage baited. I just want to say, if you know me, you know that I don't respond well to yelling. I don't respond to negative energy. You know that. I can't help it that the game gave me the cards where everybody needed them. I just can't do it. It's good for, we all have a Monopoly story. It's good for that at least. Well, I do make you intentionally rage sometimes. I was hoarding all the properties like a greedy landlord. I don't respond to negative energy. You throw it at me. Okay? So if you come at me differently, okay, I gotta know, Arga, that's crazy. Okay, I gotta know about your uncle and the bingo story. Bingo is like all luck, but your family gets like really mad about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's all luck. We get really invested. Have you guys like put bingo off the table? Like you gotta know the strategy for bingo. Is bingo like we don't do bingo anymore, or do you still do it even though everybody gets crazy over it? Competitive bingo. Bingo isn't that popular and we still do it. You think I'm a stinker at Tails? I did apologize to Owen. Owen, I'm sorry. I apologize to you. I apologize to my brothers as well. See how nice I am? I'm like a little angel. What 5-letter word can get a room full of old ladies say a 4-letter word? Bingo! Playing bingo is like gambling. And I'm humble too. I'm humble. I trade bingo cards after 3 losses. It has bad juju. Totally. Bingo is fun though. I'll be one of those old ladies. I'll be an old bingo lady for sure. Just grab me and shake me. Blah, 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 blah. We put actual money on the line. Well, that's your problem. You're betting actual money on bingo. Well, there's your problem. That's why, I would leave Thanksgiving dinner too if I'm down 1,000 on a bingo card. It's wholesome fun if you eliminate all the anger. Money on the line makes anything serious. You'll always be young at heart, so you'll always win. People are gonna get a little attached. My grandma loves bingo. Somebody she played with won over $10,000. Falling out with the other old folks players. My dad was out of the grandpa's will over a poker game. No way! That's crazy. Poker is like that too. People make it like it's a serious thing. I guess like everybody's got a Monopoly story. It's pretty common because Monopoly sucks. But like poker. Poker is a game. They do say poker is a game of skill. I love Monopoly. Don't expect to trade with me. That's all I have to say. Unless you come with the correct energy and aura. Yeah, but he bet. So he was okay. Did he bet? Did he bet his inheritance, or was he so mad that he just was like, "You're out of the will"? Hold on. And it below my nose. He bluffed my grandpa and he was so mad. Oh. Drinking Scrabble. Hi, Jen. Yeah. Since you're so cute. Of course. We don't know the truth to this day. Skill and cheating if you're my aunt. What? Your aunt cheats at poker? Oh my gosh. Hi, Emily. So good to see you, sweetie. I thought the music was me. Hi, good to see you. Okay, I gotta know about your aunt who cheats at poker. Has she been caught? Do people care? I've played a lot with kids, and kids will cheat at any game. Every family has a cheating relative. People do care about it. Is she allowed to play poker? Do people still play poker with her? Hi, Tinken. Oh, I had such a good time, sweetie. Thanks so much for asking. I had such a good time. I'm full of mountain air. I'm full of mountain air, and I'm deep bloated. Thanks for asking. You call it cheating. She calls it high stakes bluffing. They only play Yahtzee because it got so bad. One of my buddies would stack his Yu-Gi-Oh cards for the best combo. Hi, Jay. Good to see you. Grandma, do you have cards up your sleeves again? It's crazy. Does anybody have a grandparent who cheats? I went to the mountains. I was hiking up there. I was, you know, breathing in the mountain air. I was breathing out the mountain air. Do you have, like, no, like, does anybody have a cheating relative? Hi, good to see you. Welcome in. Watching from a parent-teacher association meeting. Welcome in. Good to see ya. My grandparent would cheat just to show me how. What? I touch grass for everybody. Only when stealing french fries from the grandkids. If it's me, does that count? My uncle was really good at counting cards. Do you guys believe counting cards is cheating? It's such a strange thing. Such a strange thing, right? Is counting cards cheating? It's not. Not really. It's just math. It's a skill. It's not actually cheating, though. I count cards, too. See? 1, 2, 3. Math is cheating. It's putting the odds in your favor. If you can do it unassisted, it's fine. But casinos don't like it. Yeah, if only I was like good at math. My granddad always made triple strength drinks for his guests so he could win at games against them. First step, get all of your opponents drunk. Write that down. Write that down. It's because casinos don't care about what's fair, just what makes the money. Well, because, like, is it true that when you're in a casino, the odds really are in the house's favor, right? I don't know how the science works, but I think that's true. You know what I think? I think most guys have had, like, that stray thought of, like, I should become a poker player. I should become a professional poker player. I think most guys have thought about this once or twice. Thanks for the hydrate. Good to see you again. Absolutely. How else would they have fancy buildings? After getting laid off, I became a professional gambler on the stock market. Oh my gosh, the masculine urge to gamble for a living. I wanted to be a professional stockbroker though. Has anybody ever thought of being a stockbroker? Okay, raise your hands if you've ever thought about it. I want to see how many people. You considered it. A stockbroker, not a sock broker. Day trading or night trade. I don't know. Night trading. The other markets. I don't know. Maybe in passing. Who even knows what that is? You trade during the day. Sako, the stockbroker. The stockbroker. Numbers are scary. Good excuse to buy more monitors. I guess so. For me, I'm so not in Dune. Like, okay, here's what I want. You know what I want? Okay, well, Okay, I think I actually could be a really good stockbroker. Here's why. I get all the gossip. I get all the tea. If I were to just slightly pivot my gossip and my news sources to business, I bet I could make a killing. I bet I could like become a bazillionaire for sure. But I am also very indecisive. If I could just pivot, if I could just tune my antennas to like a different channel. But inside trading is illegal. Oh, wow. Like illegal or like... That's insider trading, which is very illegal. Well, like illegal? Like, okay, all right, just wondering. I literally thought that's stockbrokering. Don't you guys like learn what things are happening and then you're like, I think we should do this because of the gossip, because of the hot goss. Am I crazy? Like what? The Stacy index before it's got, you think I've heard of an index? The S&P? S&P? Starbucks and Papora? The S&P to me is Starbucks and Penelope Cruz, who's a very beautiful woman. Penelope is a good name. Have you heard of the Stacy Index before? It's got Starbucks and Lululemon and Poshmark and a bunch of other girl stocks. Papora. Polta. It's by pay attention to current events, people, and probability. Okay, literally listen. Okay, literally listen to me. Biggest sellout! How was your day at work, sweetie? I'm back. I'm back. Okay, literally listen to me, okay? Literally, you gotta listen to me. You pay attention. Okay, read the pinned message. Pay attention to current events, people, and probability. That's gossip. Yeah, like, I hear things. I hear about what happened to Stephanie. Why is doing that with business, like, and then I trade on that? Like, why is that illegal? It's illegal to know gossip? It says your ghost. Thank you so much for the visa. As long as it's not internal company stuff. Oh. I probably wouldn't so, you guys. You know what? I just have to bar myself from stock trading. Not that I ever would, but like I can't because all the information I would know would be like, well, you know that company's gonna go under because the CEO is having an affair with the HR person. You gotta get me away. I can't be. I'll be so responsible for everybody's insider trading. I'll be like, well, you know, that company's going under. I'll be like, you know what? I heard they went to a Coldplay concert together. You know what? I heard they bought tickets. I can work the market like that. See, but that's illegal. Everybody's telling me it's illegal now. But I guess I could use the insider. I mean, like, if I don't trade and I just spread the information. Just don't get caught. Who's gonna say it's illegal? But if you work for a stockbroker company and you have friends in large companies who tell you, hey, it could be a good idea to do X, nobody can prove anything. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has to be doing it, right? 99% of big stock trading companies do insider trading and don't get caught. Everything is in quotes. It's illegal to make a profit. Just be hush hush out of it. You know what? I was like, you know what? So my girlfriend's hairstylist brother works at that company, and you know what he said? And all of my information would be insider information. It would be so bad, you guys. And all of it. Oh, I'd be like, you know what he said? You know what he said? He said that whole thing's going under, and he said if they do an audit, everybody's going to prison. What do you think that means? What do you think that means? Oh, you guys, I can't. Then I just don't talk about the stocks that I buy. Hi, Santo. Good to see you. I can't, you guys. I was just, but I do like knowing information, okay? Hi, Crowder. Good to see you. David Crowder Band. Hi, give chat a little bit. No, I can't. No. I can't. Hi, Trash Bag. I can't. I heard from a friend that their company is going bankrupt and moving overseas. What do you think that means? AI traders. Oh my gosh. Ew, yucky. Somebody compared their company to Enron? Who's that guy? Who's Ron? Hi, good to see you. Hi, Daniel. I was public schooled all the way, baby. Let's go. Public schoolers, rise up. Let's go. Love it. Woo! Love it. Love it. Hi. She likes knowing things that hurt us when she talks about them and then rage baits mostly. Trading options is something that makes my head hurt. Options? I would have no idea, you guys. Good to see you. I was public schooled, but it did nothing for me. I don't know that I would recommend it. I mean, like, I didn't have any other options, but I don't know that I'd recommend. Oh, we'll clap the best private education. Oh, we'll clap the best. But like, you know what's crazy is like, you could just make a school. When you think about it, private schools are just people making schools. What are my options, winning or losing? Like, I could force the mods to like teach. You could just make a school like Kanye West did, right? But they taught me so much in biology. That's true. It was self-taught. A lot of that was self-instructed learning. My private education wasn't that great. Oh, Daniel, I want to pin that because you were like, well, I did go to private school, but you know, it wasn't all that's cracked up to be. You know, my family, they do have, listen, when you have 2 pools, it's difficult with the maintenance. It wasn't the absolute best that money could buy. It's tough living with 2 butlers. I mean, then you have to kind of manage their time off requests. Daniel. Yes, some of the students, but not me. Daniel, I almost want to pin it, but I'm not gonna. Only 2 butlers. The second pool really isn't even that great. It's more of a pond. 2 pools is crazy. I'm just taking a joke. I'm sure Daniel doesn't have 2 pools, right? Daniel? Daddy got me a Ferrari and not a Bugatti like I asked. The maintenance on the helicopter is it's just such a stressful thing. You don't? I grew up on the mean streets. My parents only had 2 houses. I feel like everybody had like a very wealthy friend growing up, right? And it's a blessing to have a wealthy friend who is generous. That is such a blessing. I had a girlfriend. She was so wealthy. Her family was came from money. And like very, very generous. She was a horse girl. And she had horses. But she was only there for like a year or 2. I'm out of here. You guys can stay in your public school. Uma! Horse girl. This one is the one that said that her yoga studio failed, but it's okay because she'll just get money from the fam. Yes! Well, that girl too! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you guys don't even know. Okay. You don't even know. You don't even know about this. Oh my gosh. You don't even know about this. Okay. All right. I gotta tell you some tea. That's crazy, Digitizer. different girl. I have so much to talk about. Okay. Don't worry, Daddy will bail me out. It's a lot of tea. Okay, so I have a girlfriend. Gonna need a name for her. Call her Victoria, and she used to date this boy. So one of my friends, she used to date this boy. He broke up with her, but in a not so good way, because she found out he was like still on dating apps and stuff. And so she confronted him and he was like, well, actually, I think we should break up. Can we insider trade this? Well, I didn't know I was supposed to be getting like company information. I'm more concerned about who people are dating and if they're good or bad. Oh, this swine. Well, so anyway, so now he's dating this other girl. Well, he was dating this other girl basically, and there's a little overlap, okay? There's a little overlap there. Insider dating for sure. Oh, well, I didn't know. Do you guys want me to get information on the companies? I don't know if I should. Is this ethical? Well, now I'm like worried. I don't want to do something illegal. I don't want you guys to get in trouble either. I mean, I could, but like... if you have to ask. So... one of my friends growing up transferred to a fancy school at 6th grade. Ooh. I'll take the fall if anything goes down. So he's dating this new girl now. Right? And guess what? Oh my gosh, she kind of does have related to work stuff. So he's like... so they still have like a lot of friends in common and stuff too. So she's getting a lot of gossip from the friend group. Hi, Zorp. Good to see you. So Victoria's getting a lot of gossip from the friend group, but also, of course, she's Instagram stalking. Of course she is. And she's like looking at the new girl that he cheated on her with. And now we need another name for her. Okay, we need another name. Alice. Alice? We'll say Allie. Okay, Allie. Okay. Allie. So Allie, gotta always have the fake Instagram ready, you know. Allie and Vicky. Okay. Allie has convinced the guy to give her $25,000 for her business. She works fast. Guess what her business is? Not a yoga business. Although yoga studio, not a yoga business, but that would be funny. Biggest sellout. Does he like boys too? No. It's a thrifting business where she... I don't know what to say. I was like, isn't this like a lot of money for like a thrifting business? Yes, so she just goes shopping all the time, but also she's like, I need a startup investment. She got it from him. Now, okay, listen, I learned all this from Victoria. Victoria is like happy because she doesn't... okay, Victoria is a woman with a grudge because he cheated on her. And she's like, good, I'm glad he's going into financial ruin. She's doing a reselling of designer handbags. Yes, okay, well, basically though. So she's doing like a... and you know what else she's doing? The tea is hot. She's like, good, I'm glad. I hope he ruins himself financially. Because then, I mean, I like feel for the guy, but I mean, you could just say no. Okay. A little bit of Schadenfreude. Yeah, Schadenfreude. Yeah, whatever, however you say that one. I love some hot tea in the morning. Hi, Valerian. Saying no to a girl is illegal. Good for Allie getting hers. Well, she asked for a loan, okay? You guys. No, you're not gonna believe this. The whole thing gets crazy. The whole thing gets crazy. Hi, unknown. Okay, $25,000. Hey, $25,000. $25,000. And I was like, that's a lot of money to buy like purses. And then, hi, Edmund Dantes. You guys had such a good username. I was like, that's a lot of money. Anybody else seeing any red flags here? Anybody else seeing anything suspicious? $25,000 for designer handbags? I mean, you know, maybe they're designer. Okay. Okay, think about it. Think about it. She's like, I need it for my business. Can you tell the story faster? My battery is dying. Thoth, it's a you problem if you didn't plug in your phone. Is that rent for a year? Because this is where it gets insane. That's a you problem. I can't... Listen, I do not respond well to being time pressured. Okay, so then... So we go to her, like, little Instagram thing. We haven't gotten to the crazy part. We go to the Instagram thing and everything. And it's true that, like, it's corroborating the story. She has been selling things, but not that many. She sold a few purses. So I'm like, okay. What's going on here? Turns out she gets the details from the friend group. Turns out she uses the $25,000. She uses the $25,000 on a boob job. I was like, oh my gosh! And she says, yes! And then she goes, actually, this will help me sell them. So she's posting them on Instagram and she posts herself, you know, with it and everything. An investment. She goes, it's an investment. But I was like, oh my gosh, $25,000. But she was like, it's an investment in my business for my marketing, basically. So what do you guys think? That's $7,500 per breast? I don't think. 25 divided by 2? You gotta go back to school. You gotta go back to school. Do they at least look good? I mean, what do you want me to say? Maybe she has more than 2 breasts. That's like they're accounting for the tip. How is she gonna hide it from him? I don't think she was gonna hide it. So then get this. So we get the whole details from the friend group, you know, and then also we piece things together. Then, okay. But also remember, Victoria's a woman with a grudge, so she's going all in. She's stalking his LinkedIn. LinkedIn shows the guy now searching for work. She's a woman with a grudge. Uh-oh. It's not good. But she loves to watch it. Surely with that evidence, he could go to court. So now he's like, I'm looking for work. I'm 25K in debt. Allie took the money and did not reinvest in the handbags. Stalking a guy's LinkedIn, that's not even that crazy compared to what I've seen these girls do. That's not even that crazy. I'm not involved and I want to watch. Now listen, I don't want people to suffer. I really don't want people to suffer. I never want people to fail. But sometimes, you know, I do want people sometimes to eat a little humble pie sometimes. But I don't want people to, like, be in a really bad situation. I just like the views on my LinkedIn. No, she has an alt account on LinkedIn. Turtle. She has an alt. She's beyond. She's beyond. I know, because if I want to see somebody's LinkedIn, okay, so for example, if I want to see somebody's LinkedIn, if I ever get like an email from a random company, because I do a lot, I'll be like, hey, can you look at this? Because I don't want them to see I looked at their LinkedIn, right? Why does this one account keep searching for me? It's like random. It's like, you know, Dakota Johnson. I don't have a stalker profile. I don't have a LinkedIn account. She does. She has a LinkedIn alt. You can hide that. Oh, really? See, I didn't even know. Anyways, hi, Ravid. How's the training going, by the way? So anyways, yeah. So she'll use the LinkedIn alt. And so she's watching him. So then he gets involved with this other company. Now, probably out of desperation, okay? He gets involved with this other company. Because then she's looking at the LinkedIn and she's like, what's this other company? So he's like posting that he's like, you know, big head guy, big head of something, head of operations or something. LinkedIn is just people, people eating their own accomplishments nowadays. I like locked in better, head of investing operations, right? So he gets involved with this one thing, but it's you guys ever get a vibe of a company that's like, I don't know what they do? Dinglehopper Hopfielding. You ever get a vibe of like, so it was very much about AI, right? It was very much about AI and all this stuff. And they were like, we're AI experts. We do AI in this fields, in all fields, really. That's all I basically read about, right? I don't know what else they're talking about. Hi, good to see you. Mateus, welcome in. I'm like, I'm an AI expert in all fields. In all fields and in everything. We're AI experts. Yes, big buzzwords, right? Vibe coding. Yes. What does 3am do? We do morale boosting. I'm the head morale booster at AI. And I bet it can draw in crayon pretty good too. I would love to like, you guys, I would love to like, hold on a second. I wonder if I can even look. Okay. I'm not going to give you the company name. That would not be good. Hold on. But maybe I can like read their description. Just stay right there, sweetie. This AI coded website for AI businesses with AI reviews for AI bosses with AI work for AI customers. Don't read word for word. Okay. Yes, somebody else can search. Okay, don't search. Okay, don't search. Wow. Hey, Chibi! That's auto-modded. Okay. About me. There it is. Okay, we harness the power of artificial intelligence to help organizations unlock new efficiencies, drive innovation, and make smarter decisions. Our mission is to deliver scalable, data-driven solutions that transform how businesses operate. Okay, what we do. See, you're so smart, and I am not as smart as you. And I was like, this sounds like nothing. But I was like, I want to ask chat, because you're so smart. Okay. We specialize in developing AI-powered platforms and tools that integrate seamlessly into existing workflows. Predictive analytics and natural language processing. And computer vision, I'll skip a little bit. Computer vision, automation. Our technologies are designed to solve complex challenges. What is word salad again? Is it just like words? That's what I say. I just say words. Do you think it was written by AI? Okay. Why us? We focus on accountability, reliability, and scalability. We empower businesses to stay ahead of the curve in a rapidly evolving technological landscape. Laudability. So she's doing all this research and everything. she's always like, so she's like, I don't know what he does anymore. I don't know what he does anymore. But he's like head of operations at this company that is doing this now. Neither does he. Well, he used to, okay, so he used to work just like tech sales or something like that, you know, something like that. He did like, what do they call those companies that are like software as a service or whatever? He used to do that kind of like selling that. Sassy. Oh yeah, that's it. Sassy, yeah. He used to do that kind of thing where he like sold that kind of thing. And then now he's dating this one girl who's reselling designer handbags. However, she used all the money that he gave her on a breast job, on a breast augmentation, which was a big thing. And now he's working in this one AI thing, which nobody knows. But then, oh my gosh, you guys, guess what happens at this AI place? Okay, so what a time to be alive. So then guess what happened? So the AI company, this AI company, I guess they're still around. They're perfect for each other. I guess they're still around, but apparently like the main guy took all the money. He was like, I'm gonna pay you guys back, but I did also take all the money. I heard about this through Vicky at the friend group. He was like, I'm also pocketing all the money. But I mean, I was like, I didn't even know what they did to begin with. I don't even know. Sometimes these things are just a lot of words, but... But you know Vicky, she's like, good. She's like, good, I'm glad. Vicky's not in she's not in the right mental space right now. Vicky is vindicated. She's not in the right mental space. And then he was like, I don't know. I think like the owner like was trying to get investment or something and then just was like, oh, deposit it into my personal account. But then he told there's like some people working there. According to LinkedIn, there's some people working there. And then he was like, I'm definitely going to pay everybody back. It's just in my personal account temporarily. Hi, Luna. Can I say something? I like physical items. I don't know that I like physical items. It's hard because I get approached by like a lot of companies. You don't say. In case you haven't, I get approached by a lot of companies. And sometimes people will be like, hi, I also need $50,000. I have a great idea for an AI startup, right? And sometimes people will just like, I have my emails out, right? I have my emails out. And sometimes I'll get business emails like this where people are like, hi, I am starting an AI company. Will you like invest like $100,000 in it? And I'm like, sometimes they'll be like, this is what we do. I have no idea what you do. But if somebody was like, I'm coming up with a better plunger that doesn't make a million decibels volume noise when you plunge it, I'm like, Shark Tank, I'll invest. This is Diddy Kong Racing. It's a plunger that's advanced by AI. Okay, I'm in. Why do we need a noiseless plunger? Gene, you did not just ask me that. You know how plungers normally do that? But think of the plunging without it. You know what I realized too on this trip? I have a shy tummy. So they had this, like in the lodge, they had this bathroom and it was like right next to the, like a meeting area. And I was like, hi. And then I was like so worried people are gonna hear me go to the bathroom. I was so worried about the noise because they're meeting and they're talking about their feelings. I don't want to be like in there doing my business. I don't want to be in there doing my business. Right? And I was like, hi, everybody in the meeting room. Do you guys have like a TV you can turn on? Do you have like a music you could play? I'm gonna go spiritually de-bloat in there. You ever farted so loud the neighbors start laughing? We need noise canceling toilets! Thank you so much for saying that! I would have just tried to be really quiet. See, but how can I try to be quiet on the toilet? I mean, like, I can only control so much. This just seems like you need to maintain your gut health. By the way, Fuji Mi Kaido, thanks for the first time chat. I'll have you know, I am regular. You could run a train on my gut health schedule. I am that regular. It's a Japanese train in there. Train schedule and everything. 10 a.m. No, not really 10 a.m. I guess, I don't know, but in the morning. That still doesn't sound ideal. I go regularly, just different times. Glad you came clean mid-stream. Okay, it's not during stream, it's before stream. It actually happens like, okay. Oh, no, I'm not telling you. No, I'm not telling you anymore. I'm not telling you exactly. I could tell you exactly when it would be. I was like, oh, it's actually. But you know what? There's two kinds of people. There's the shy tummies and there's the proud poopers. I realize this too. I can't tell you how much this is none of my business. My mom's all about gut health. She'll come into the room. She'll be like, did you poop? How my mom thinks about I'm not joking. When you meet my mom, she's gonna be like, hi, sweetie. How'd you sleep? Did you poop? That's the parenthood. You're gonna have to answer her, by the way. You're gonna have to answer her. You're gonna have to start thinking about how to answer my mom. And she's gonna be like, how did it look? Did it look okay? Did it look... Yeah, was it solid? I'm serious. You think I'm joking. She believes in probiotics, prebiotics. Let me get my poop journal. You, Dave, don't even encourage her. She'll put it out there. Don't worry, I took a picture. I'm gonna give her information she won't even know how to deal with. If we're talking about, I would talk to your dad first, then your mom. I'm telling you, like, imagine visiting my family for holidays or something. A poop soothsayer. I'm telling you. Imagine that happens. The real question is, can your toilet handle me? When there's rain, there's thunder. She's gonna, like, come into the room that you're staying in, because obviously we're not gonna stay in the same room. That's just not gonna happen. Even after we're married. She's gonna be like, good morning. How are you? Did you poop today? Did you poop yet? If I see her jotting down notes, all the details. But so I realize there's two kinds of people. There's shy tummies. Are you guys a shy tummy or are you a proud pooper? Oh, loud and proud. I just go to the bathroom IDK. Shy in what way? I don't like other people hearing me or, you know, any of that. I'm loud and I'm proud, baby. I just used the dick restroom. I'm the alpha in there. Thank you. Everybody does. Everybody goes to the bathroom. Everybody goes to the bathroom. But, like, my brothers, here's the problem. I'll talk about it. My brothers do have a problem. They have a problem in that they're like the people that have to announce. They preemptively announce it. They're like, yeah, don't go in there. I just blew that thing up. You know what I mean? They're like preemptively, everybody's got to get a warning or a report of what happened. That was a triple flusher. Thanks. I needed to know that. Thank you so much. Just boy stuff. We got any candles in here? Hazmat suits, everybody. Triple flusher is the danger zone. I cannot tell you. Every time I talk to my brothers, I swear they tell me more details that I just never, ever, ever want to hear about. Oh my gosh, Arnold! Until the wallpaper came down. Would you rather I not warn you? What do we own like 5 differently colored Febreze bottles for? Why can't you just take care of the odor by yourself? Why can't you just take care of the odor by yourself? Why do you have to announce it's full of odor? I'm bio-friendly. How though? You use the Febreze. Those things are too strong. Oh no, you're not gonna be one of those guys, are you? Guys, you're not gonna be pulling like it's natural. I won't do any of these chemical air fresheners. I thought you wanted more gossip. Ah. We do have vent fans. It's easy. Just let it dissipate on its own. Please tell. Do you guys use Febreze? Please tell me you use Febreze. Sorry, I care about my lungs. Let's just have designated toilets. We're gonna need at least a 2-bathroom then. We're at least gonna need a 2-bathroom. What would I use that for? Febreze? What would you use Febreze for, Maitra? What do you think? A candle in there, an air vent? Febreze sets my asthma off. Oh no! Febreze open, fair breeze, open window. It's too strong. Febreze is like an air freshener. This smell is a matter of pride and announces... No, no, no. Please, no. Please, don't start. Don't start. I guess there could only be open windows. I'd rather suffocate on air freshener than leave the smell. Silver! You just bomb Febreze and run out of the room. What's a courtesy flush? What's that? What's a courtesy flush? Never even heard of this. How does everybody know about this right away? Is this what you guys do? A flush when visiting or having guests? Mine! Every day at work, I think about wiring the fart fan permanently on. Nobody leaves it on after they chop it up in nightmare. Oh my gosh, I've never heard it called the fart fan either. It's common courtesy. When you walk into the public restroom and the air is very heavy, you know someone has been demolishing for something. I would hate sharing an office with these people. I would hate that. I would be like, nobody has any courtesy. Why don't you leave the fart fan on? That's what it's there for. This is why return to office has been so toxic. I don't know these people's bathroom habits. So I have the toilet seat closed. Oh, do you guys close the lid before you leave? No way! Relishes! No, I mean like the lid, not the seat, the lid. You have to. You don't even have a lid here. What the heck? Why would I do that? The lid is cosmetic. The lid is cosmetic. If you flush with the lid up, that's wild. Really? Kinda like in the demons. I close before I flush. I grew up with dogs, so closing the lid is second nature. Ah, of course you close it before flushing. I do not close the lid. My dad does because he's been married too long. No. Lid, not seed. The lid is not cosmetic. How can others contemplate my work? Yeah, but don't you... Whoa. If you lock in the demons, yeah, then next time you open it, how can it dissipate? Whoa. Wait. You guys are right. If you close the lid and flush, you'll have to open it again to make sure everything acted the way it was supposed to. The lid is for gender equality. You had take a quick peek? What's the point of the lid? Do women sit on it? Do women sit on the lid? I'm sorry. I know that you prefaced it by saying serious question. I'm sorry. And I did laugh. But women usually don't sit on the lid. There's a flume of microparticles. You gotta hold it down. The lid. Transparent lid. I use the lid to put my foot on to dry my legs after a shower. What? Really? What are you doing? What? Really? Okay, film yourself in the bathroom. I'm curious. I've never... Same! I used to sit on the lid and play my 3DS. Who are you hiding from? Just bend over and dry your legs. Why do you need to dry your legs? This is why women are too mysterious for anyone to know. Hi, Packer! Good to see you. Packer, do you shut the lid and then flush? Let's hear from the Europeans. Why do you need to bend over? To dry your legs? I don't know. Maybe he needs to dry his ankles? Wouldn't you bend over? Do you not dry your legs? I just go with my body towel. We're having this discussion like we're spending a solid 45% of our days in the restroom. That's a good day. Oh, you lift the... Do you bend your back or do you lift your leg to dry your legs? Unless it's public, then I'm too scared to touch the lid. Do you lift your legs or do you bend down? The leg comes to me. After a shower, I bend down. A little of both. I flush with my shoe in stalls. I place my leg on a stool when I'm drying them. You don't need to dry anything below about hip level. You don't need to dry anything below hip level. Anything? I'm feeling like that's gross. At work, you sit in the toilet, 2 hours of actual work. Amen, brother. Amen. Amen, Subway. I sit on the lid to clip my toenails. No way! Don't your toenails fly in every direction in the bathroom? Why'd you do it over the trash? You flush your toenails? What? I sit on the lid to gather my thoughts. And I picked them up, not hard. Over the trash? Can you not aim your toenails? What am I reading? You guys are aiming your toenails? You're flushing them? You're aiming them in the toilet, Nefertiti? You trim them in the shower? No, you should not trim them in the shower. That's how you're gonna clog the drain. You're gonna be so mad at me for clogging the drain with my hair, and you're clipping your toenails in the shower. 360 no scoping the toenails. Okay, if you can sweep, then that's fine. But I better not be walking around on the tile in the bathroom and then have your toenails jab me the bottom of my heel. Girls have never had toenail fights? I better not. Human landmines. I want to aim my toenails. That's kind of cool. You gotta hit Nefertiti's up. Doesn't the reticle appear for when you clip your toenails? It's crazy. This is crazy, you guys. This is so crazy. I had a neighbor who cut their toenails on their balcony. Were they above you? I would hate to be the guy living below them. How do we even get onto bathroom talk? I don't know. Ew! Us! No! Ew! That's yucky. No, clip them with the clipper, chat. They're literally, it's like $1. I shouldn't have to tell you guys this, though. You already know. There's some diabolical behavior. I would hate to get toenails in my hair. You have to be very confident in your toenail clipping, okay? If you guys are clipping it and it, like, hits my face, it's over, by the way. It's over. If it hits my face or if it hits my hair, by the way, if it hits my body, it's okay. But if it hits anything neck up, we're done. We're done. Well, stay away from my feet. That's not a problem if you bite your toenails instead. You had a replacement teacher. You had a substitute teacher who clipped their toenails in class. This is so crazy. Hi, Nightweaver. Good to see you. What if your mouth was open? I'm gonna have to kill you. I'm gonna have to. You know what? It's not just over. I'm gonna have to kill you. Ew! Zaradros! Ew! Jury groans in disgust. I probably wouldn't do it around you. Probably. Do you want some mayo? Sure thing. I think I have some light mayo in my fridge. If a toenail flies into my face, where do you clip your toenails, Mayo? Nightweaver, where do you clip your toenails? Where do you clip your toenails? No, you know what I have? I have the avocado mayo. I have the avocado mayo. In the dining room? Stiff-bodied old men not contorting to clip over trash can. Hey, where do you clip your toenails? Gotta get one of those clippers with the side guards so they don't fly everywhere. Yes! That's what I'm saying! Let the podiatrist do it. What you can do is you can buy the clippers that have like a little place to put all the clippings. Agent! Yeah, there's avocado mayo. That's what I have. I think I might have said avocado mayo. Freudian slip. Ew! Oh my gosh! Ew! Guys, we gotta... Maybe we should have like a hygiene 101. Maybe we should have like a hygiene like question and answer session. Maybe we should have that. I'm a little bit nervous. You rip your toenails off? You one of them avocado males? You sweep after. Basic. Okay, I clip them on the clock using the shop's good flush cutters and a diamond file to finish. Are you guys ever curious about hygiene questions? Do you have hygiene questions? Do you have hygiene questions? What grid are you using? Why wouldn't you clean after? That's what I'm saying! Those things are sharp. I'm fine with mine. Just a power sander. Take a little power tool to the toe. Sandpaper goes hard. I like going with the flow of life. Ew, 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 ew. How often should you change your sheets? There's definitely a graphic for this. I bet I can find a nice little infographic for you. Laundry, bedroom laundry. Will that work? There's got to be one of those little infographics that shows. And you could print it and it's like a whole thing. For sheets, they say every other week. Well, they say once a week to every other week. You know what's crazy, Mayo? They used to use eggs a lot in hair care routines in the 50s because a lot of people were like, oh, protein, building protein in the hair, eggs on the head. And a lot of people had eggs very rapidly and readily because, of course, lots of chickens back in the day. So they used to use eggs in the hair, and a lot of guys used to try to use eggs to try to, like, especially if they had thinning hair, they try to just like put protein basically. They were like, ah, well, and I put like crack eggs on the head and everything. It used to like, they used to do that kind of hair care routine. It used to be like a home remedy, but not really the same. I mean, it has some benefits, I would assume. Not really the same though. But a lot of girls do things like oil. Well, they'll do like oil pulling. Have you guys ever heard of oil pulling for the teeth? So they'll swish oil around their teeth. This was a big thing like a few years ago. During COVID, this got really big too. That's right, 90 Day Fiance. You're so right, 90 Day Fiance. And they used to do this thing called oil pulling for their teeth, and they used to like swish oil around, like coconut oil or something like that. Yeah, really good for the mouth, or it was like coconut oil, I think mostly. And then they would like spit it out, and supposedly it would help with the bacteria and stuff. I've never tried it. I did ask my dentist about it. And my dentist was like, honestly, just brush your teeth. Crazy how fun it is to be in chat. You created the account 15 minutes ago. Is this your alt account, or did it just all of a sudden you were like, I love to chat. I want to make an account. I want it to be all about mayo. No actual pulling. Yeah, my dentist was like, just brush your teeth regularly. My dentist was like, just be normal. Can you just be normal for one thing? I bet. No, I totally bet. I would hate to be a doctor, right? I would hate to be a dentist because people would be coming in and being like, hi, I saw on TikTok that you had to put onions in your mouth. What do you think about that? And what do you think about putting onions in your mouth and leaving them overnight? Did you ask them what toothpaste about toothpaste too? I put celery in my ears to help my mouth bacteria. At least some people are asking. Yeah, so I was asking about it and they were like, the benefits are like there, but very negligible compared to like flossing and brushing your teeth. So I was like, okay. But some people, some people are like, I coat them in peanut butter, it's a cure-all. Some people are like, I absolutely love it. I have 5 onions and 3 apples under my pillow. Is that good? My dentist says the evening brush is more important than the morning brush, but no way I could subject people to morning breath. That's my thing too. That's my thing too. I'm so self-conscious about like having morning breath. I know that like everybody has a little bit, right? Because we all have bacteria in our mouth and everything. I'm very self-conscious about that. Onions in the socks for sickness. That's what my mom believes in. Don't talk to my mom about that. She really does believe in that. Just let her do whatever she wants. There's bacteria in my mouth. They didn't have any white onions because of the war. All they had were those big yellow ones. The onion under my pillow turned brown after 2 weeks. That means all the evil has left my soul. Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man. No, the onion sock thing's not a joke, you guys. I'm curious, what was it like to start in a streaming career or whatever you do? Or whatever you do. What was it like? It was blissful. Or whatever you do here. There's a potato feed thing too. Do you slice up a potato and you put it in a sock? You put it in a sock and then it turns brown? The mayo was a lie. They wanted streaming advice. That's okay. I'll give streaming advice. I love... What do you do here? Mayo! Keeps you busy for witness protection. Yeah, it keeps me busy. It keeps me busy. Hi, Valerian. Yeah, well, I think that, you know what the thing... I'm a health advisor. Hi. I might have already said hi to you. If I ever say just a double hi, I just love to see you. Hi. Detox is a lie. Your liver does all of that. Liver let die. Professional yapologist. You're so funny. You're so funny. I can't help it. But I'm very blessed that, like, everybody... I love that people, like, type full sentences in my chat. Can I say that? I love you guys. You're so funny. I'm so blessed to have you guys and you type full sentences and everything. It's true. Death sick, that's true. That really is true. I'm funny. You are funny. Full sentence. Brush my teeth now. You missed a spot. It's in the back next to the molars. I just love it. I love it. Me type big sentence. Sometimes full novels. Then you don't read them. Hey, I do read them. I just don't reply to every single person. Oops, 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 oops. Don't mess with me today. That's it. You're done. All my novels disappeared into the ether. Okay. Brushing your teeth? Yes. Brushing your teeth? Yes. Brush your teeth. And floss your teeth. Have you been flossing? Have you been flossing? Every night, people smile. Every day. But particularly when you eat like steak or popcorn. Why is the floss so expensive for basically a thread? I pay like $3. Probably. It's probably like 3-ish. For some good floss. It is basically a spool of thread. Some magic teeth thread. Water pick save my gums? It's treated though. It is treated? Is it true? We're back to the fluoride conversation. What are we supposed to do about fluoride? Some people just bite on sticks. Those are dogs. You're thinking of dogs. Why is floss always mint? Do you not like mint? It would suck to not like mint. Do you floss with silk? It's stronger but more expensive. You're flossing with silk? You're like, yes, I harvest from my silkworms. I harvest and then I loom them. I go to my loom. We're flossing with silk. I floss with gold thread. I find the best for myself. The Emperor of China, is that you? Really nasty? I know for a fact mine is not silk. I use the brown Listerine. I use the brown Listerine. Mine is definitely not silk either. Silk comes out of a worm's butt. best thing to come out of an animal's butt. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think it's probably the best. Do they really poop it out? Oh, honey. Yeah, that comes out of the front. Technically, it's the mouth. Well, I guess you don't really know because of worms. Eggs. Eggs, true. Chicken eggs. Do love me some chicken eggs. Artificial vanilla. You're so right. Beaver butt. Ew. If we're on the topic, yeah. It comes out of their butt, but it's not poop, Lamau. We sound like a 3rd grade science class. Baby chicks sort of come from a chicken butt. My mom thinks we're like, this is it. Yeah. Olivia, what is your social life like? Well, occasionally I'll go out with some friends. My social life. If you have any advice on how to be likable. Okay, chat. We have a chatter who wants to know how to be likable. How to be likable. Ew, I'm not. No, you let them through Autobot. That's a gross comment. Just don't say anything. Okay. It's so funny. I'm pinning it. Don't pin it! Okay, you can pin it. I don't care. Be a proud pooper. Repeat everything. Repeat everything the other person says. Talk like solid steak. Okay, all right. A few things to note. Don't say the first thing that comes to mind. Always say the second thing that comes to mind. Give it a go around in your head again. And then speak. Like, imagine your brain is a cotton candy maker. Have you ever seen a cotton candy maker where they spin it in a circle? Let the thought spin around in a circle. Let the thought spin around in a circle for a few times, and then you can say it. Another tip, I don't know. I mean, shoot. I don't know. This is hard to like kind of quantify and give advice, but I would say like you cannot go wrong just trying to be nice to other people. You can't go wrong for that. You can't go wrong to just try to be nice and like open the door. Be nice. Give somebody a compliment if you like what they're wearing. If you like their hair color or something. Just be nice, you know, and like and then the other thing is like I would say take an interest in other people. Hi. Zai. Welcome in. Zai. Ooh, what's a good name for a kid? Zai. The Z. And the other thing is like, yeah, so I think a really good thing is like take an interest in other people. Like, let's role play. Okay. Hi, my name's Olivia. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi. Take an interest in what people like. Take an interest in people. Hi, my name's Olivia. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi. What if other people are deeply uninterested? What if everybody else sucks? How do I be liked by them? Okay. Why are you in my house? Okay. Let's start over. Hi, Olivia. How much did you pay in taxes? Yeah, I love paying my taxes. Smiley face. Hi. Okay. Hi. My name's Olivia. Hi. Nice. I hate all of humanity. How do I become likable by them? Hi. Shake your hand. Hi. My name is Olivia. We're role playing, okay? Okay. What did you do this weekend? It's your turn to... That means it's your turn to talk. I gave you a question. We practice a little bit? Okay. Wow, you're a pretty woman. Same with boob? Okay, I played games. What games did you play? What games did you play? Good ones? What good ones did you play? Farming Simulator, Overwatch, League, the really good ones. Ask a follow-up question. Ask a follow-up question. Nice to meet you. I mainly performed constructive and socially acceptable activities. Hi, good to see you. Welcome in. I played Postal 2 while listening to System of a Down for 12 hours. You've never heard of this game? Don't even worry about it. Do you come here often? You come to this place often? You ever poop your pants before? Okay. Let's try again. Okay. Pixie, perfect timing. My brother watches all the Nintendo Directs and shows me some of the stuff. I kind of wanna put the Switch 2. I kind of want the Switch 2, but I already have a Switch. I don't really use that much. What's your favorite game, Pixie? We're practicing. This is practicing. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Olivia. What's your favorite game? Why is your hair pink? Hi. Hi, Simon, aka Simon. I really like Animal Crossing. I really like Animal Crossing too. Who's your favorite villager? Or who's your favorite animal? There you go. There you go. Okay, now, chat, let's roleplay. We'll do a little practice. Now you ask something to me. Mods, get ready. What did I do this weekend? Thanks for asking. I went on a retreat. Have you seen this man? What's my favorite color? Pink. Why are your toenails so pretty? Did you know I got a pedicure? Did you know I got them done? Why is there a $1,200 charge on my credit card? That's irrelevant. Objection overruled. I went on a mother-daughter retreat. What kind of pooper am I? I'm a shy tummy for sure. Were you one of the people who kicked animals out if you didn't like them until you found the ones you wanted? I only kept the cute ones and I kicked out all the ones I didn't like. Why are you in my house? Do you refer to feet as grippers? Sometimes I'll refer to them as slappers because that's a ballet slang that we use sometimes. If your feet are not pointed, if your toes are not pointed and you don't have the correct angle of them, we call them slappers. Like, you don't want slappy feet. You don't want slabs. You don't want slabs at the end of your legs. Really? It means something different in the UK? Dogs? A little different, but yeah. Who was the first person you kicked out in AC? Probably, like, I don't like, they have some different personalities and they have, like, slob personalities. And I don't like the slobby personality types because they're just like, bleh, and they're not very nice. They're not very nice to you. So I was like, kick him out. Yeah, you know what, Mayo? You should join the Discord. There's a lot of fun stuff that we do all the time. If they are slightly socially unoptimal, they get to death. Here's a question. Here's a question. Wait, Mayo, how old are you? Wait a second. Mayo, how old are you? Before you join. Sorry, Voodoo. You know what happened? Nightbot died. 13. Where are your parents? Where are your mama and where your dad? What do you mean, what do I mean? I asked you a question. Where's your parents? Where's your parents? And why are you not in school? It's a Tuesday. Well, but it's only polite to answer the lady. Now listen, we're gonna be nice here. Must be European, could be. My mom is at work and my dad is living away from us. Okay. Okay. I appreciate that you just made an account and you wanted to start chatting and everything. There is a PG-13 tag. Unfortunately, you're supposed to be with your parents, watching Twitch. According to Twitch TOS. According to Twitch TOS, you're supposed to be with your parents. I'm gonna give you a timeout. Okay, I'm gonna give you a timeout. We do have stuff that we do on Discord together. Feel free to join the Discord. We do have stuff we do in Discord. You can watch and chat Twitch with parental supervision. Parental supervision. Hi, good to see you. That is ever. I feel like I'm the only one who knows this about Twitch TOS. I feel like I'm the only one who knows this. I'm the only one who read TOS. I read the TOS. Was I supposed to? Listen, I appreciate that. I think you're European because you're out of school right now. And I actually did read it. You're certainly the only one I've heard talk about it. They're supposed to be with parents if they're minors on Twitch. They're supposed to be with their parental guardian. Only nerds read. I forcibly dropped out? Stay in vegetables and eat your school. At 13? That's so young. That's so young. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I think, the most important thing is I don't want anyone to get in trouble, okay? I don't want anyone to get in trouble, okay? And I want you to know that... What should we tell him? What should we tell him? Everything feels really big right now. But sometimes bad things are gonna happen to you, okay? I just want to let you know. But just remember that in the grand scheme of things, you gotta keep on moving. And when you look back, that's just gonna be a drop in the big bucket of life, okay? When you have bad days, sometimes they feel really big, right? When you have a bad day and when bad things just keep happening, like bad and bad and bad and bad and bad, just remember your life is gonna be full of good things too. And that bad day is just gonna be a little tiny little drop in a big bucket. That big bucket of your life. Think about it like this. Every day is like a drop of water, right? Every day is a drop of water. Yes, it is. You gotta listen to me. Yes, it is. Things will get better. If it's not better yet, it's not even close to being over. If it's not good, it's not done. You know? Yeah, and so like, think about it like this. And my brothers gave me this too. They gave me this advice, which I always think about too. Which is like, every day is like a drop of bucket in the water. And if you have a really bad day, that's just a drop in the bucket. The next drop's coming. Oh, it could be a good day too. It could be a great day. And you look back because everything feels really big. And really like, my life is over! Everything feels really big. But it's gonna be just a drop in the bucket. Yeah. And things are gonna get better. When do the crabs bucket come in the bucket and pull each other down? That's called Monopoly. Don't play Monopoly. Stay away from Monopoly. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else? I think I might give you a timeout just because I don't want anyone to get in trouble, okay, sweetie? I don't want anyone to get in trouble. Not play Monopoly is good advice. Don't play Don't play Risk. You can still watch. Yes, you can still watch. Yes. With parental guidance. With parental guidance. When's someone gonna land on my space so I can get the money? But anyways, yeah. So I think that's good advice. I wonder if anyone in chat has accidentally called Ollie mom. No, but you know I used to teach like babies. You know I used to teach like babies. Hey kid, come look at my hotel. They used to call me mom all the time. Oh, it would activate my little... Oh, yeah, only intentionally. It would activate my maternal instincts. Oh, it would activate my baby fever. My little elbow claps. Not accidentally. I've called myself mom. You've called a teacher a mom before? Oh. Do you miss it? I miss it. I hope I get to do more of it one day, but we'll see. We'll see. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna run to Tinkle really quick. I'm gonna run to Tinkle fast, and I'll be right back, okay? Let me go Tinkle. Wee! Wee! I'd unsub, turn away, and never look back if I called Ollie mom. Wee! had to change my identity and start fresh, I would call myself Agathor. Mom is gone. Oh, sweetie, I'm always here for you. Was it a triple flusher? I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill you. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill you. Personally, I think killing is wrong. Personally, you should never ask that of a woman. Me. Girls don't poop. Please censor yourself when you talk to me. Just have a flower. So a quad then got it. You're next. You're next. By not admitting you're confirming, I think everybody is a little pent up from me not streaming. It's an ASMR bathroom flushing video. Flush. That's it. We missed you. I missed you too. I have a friend, a woman who would answer yes to that question with pride. Hi, Blinky. How's it going, sweetie? Hi, sweetie amore. Okay, by the way, tomorrow, are you guys ready for tomorrow, by the way? We should probably talk about this. Let me pause this. This is so cute. We should probably talk about this. Are you ready for tomorrow? Do you know what tomorrow is? Hi. Hi, do you know what tomorrow is? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, if you want to submit a presentation on anything, it could be anything. It should be TOS friendly, okay? Yeah, tomorrow's PowerPoint Wednesday. I'm working on it. If you want me to learn about Warhammer lore, if you want me to learn about golfing, if you want me to learn about anything, you have to send it to the mods. Remember, it has to be in Google Slides. Don't make it in PowerPoint. Make it in Google Slides. 10 slides. 10! That's right. The TOS friendly. Will you retain the knowledge? Of course I will. Hold up both hands. That's how many slides you have. Send it to a mod, and it has to be like by tonight. Hold up both hands. Hold up both hands. Look. It's easiest to get us through Discord. Yeah, it's easiest to get you through Discord, or you can whisper them. You'll see them in the chat. My little cutie patooties. Now, remember, I did sign them up for this. I threw them under the bus. And I'm very grateful to the mods for helping out. Thank you, mods. Thank you, sweetie. Haha, I'm looking forward to seeing all the slideshows. Me too. 40 slides. Okay, what did I just say, Blinky? Yeah, you can't. Don't be sneaking in a 9-hour documentary. Please be kind to the mods. We love the mods. Thank you so much, mods. Johnny 8 Fingers. I always feel bad for like throwing the mods on the bus or making them do work, you know. We like it under the bus. I have astigmatism, so 15 slides. How many peepees has the mods viewed so far? Have the mods viewed so far? I want to, but I don't know if I can. It's okay. You don't have to. I'm just saying if you do have something. It'll be kind of fun because it'll be a blind presentation from me. But then also tomorrow will be a long stream. I'm prepping for that. And we also have a long driving marathon coming up. And a 60K party, which might be all together. A 60K party. I don't know what I'm going to do. Really. But we'll figure something out. I have nothing to make a slide of. Why should I make a slide on animals? Road trip time, I know. Hi, sweetie. Good to see you. Hi. 60K. 60K. I don't want to do 60 hours, though. I don't want to do 60 hours of streaming. That's a long time. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll find something. I'll find something to do. 60K party. Make a slide. Oh, my gosh. Please, can't we procrastinate until 69K? You could beat Bloodborne again in that please somebody make a slideshow, a PowerPoint on women. I would love to see it. I would love to see your slideshow on women. Please, somebody make it. Somebody take that one over. You still owe us for the 50,000, so that's actually 110 hours. Listen, buddy, who taught you how to count? Because it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Okay, it used to be Discord, and I'll fix all of this stuff, you guys. I'll fix all this stuff. The slideshows are tomorrow, you guys. I know it went by so fast. The 17th tomorrow, slideshows. Okay. Thank you. I'll fix all that stuff. Don't worry. 300-hour stream. Let's go. Well, I don't know what to do for 300 hours. I could probably watch wrestling for 300 hours. I probably could do that. We do have quite a few so far. We have quite a few, but we should be able to get through them. It's broken on some channels now. It just totally died. That's so many Royal Rumbles. Persona 5, the whole thing. You still won't get to all of chat's wrestling requests. I know, right? I know. 3 hours of the wall. Road trip to California. 1947. Oh, no. I think that's like a fake video. Oh, my. What is this? Trapped
All right, so I was recently browsing through PS2 classics
34 views
on PlayStation 3, which
you guys got to give me a game, by the way. You guys got to give me, what game should I play? Trapped, Headstrong. You guys got to give me a game. You have to give me a game to play, by the way. I had so much fun. I had so much fun with Poop Simulator. No, I had so much fun with Fear.
Available.
What is this? I've never even seen this. What is this?
Especially when you got games like God Hand and Tulip, which physically go for something in the triple digits, as opposed to the $10
Metal Gear Solid Poops. Star Wars Republic Commando.
I stumbled
the other thing I was thinking of, maybe we could do like, if it's but we have to make it unarchived. We could do an RPG. We could do like KOTOR. Like over a weekend or something, but something like, I don't know. But like we would have to unarchive it. We would have to unarchive it. We would have to say, no archiving. Nobody, if you're missing it, you go. You just can't. Can't you turn off the music in KOTOR? No, you can't. I tried. Yeah, wait, did you see it last night? I saw Meat was playing it, but I passed out. It would have to be Lost Media. KOTOR was for the Patreon or the Fansly. Oh, I was saving my nip nops for that. Saving my nip nops is crazy. Jack myself up. What if somebody did like, oh, I put one nip nop on Patreon and I put the other nip nop on Fansly? Has anybody ever done that? What if I did that, but then it wasn't my nip nops? But that's just double dipping. How would you be able to tell? It wasn't my nip nops. I just imagine making a family and posting it, Fansly, but posting a nip nop, but it's so close and blurry it doesn't look like anything. People think that it's a topographical map of the Himalayas. Double nipping. Want some nip nop pictures? I volunteer. I put all the mods nip nops on my Fanslys. You guessed the mod. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hurt something laughing so hard. You guys make me so happy. My presentation at the end is gonna go crazy. You make me so happy. It's so fun to stream. Do the mods kids said. What a funny question. Guys, I need a video game. The only game I could think of was Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't start that now. I have to start the games after the presentations tomorrow. I need a video game. I need games. I want a game that's like Fear. That's like people don't know about it. You know, Final Fantasy VIII today, right now, maybe tomorrow after the darkness. The edgy one? The edgy one? Bikiki Wax? OG Prey? I played the OG Prey, I'm pretty sure. The Darkness? Did you guys play The Darkness? The Darkness with the 2 snake things? I'm scared. The 2 snake things. Puzzle Agent? Oh, ooh, I don't know. Attacking the Staff of Juju? You guys gotta help me. You gotta help me. I knew that I could come to you and I knew that everything would be good. Hard Reset is good. And 2, I need you guys to be like, this game is underrated. Nobody played it. It's my favorite game of all time. Okay. The Darkness. Blood Omen. I did hear about Condemned. Hard Reset. The Darkness. I got a secret achievement for that because I didn't want to get off a couch. Dungeons of Dreadmore. Final Fantasy VIII. Deadly Premonition 2. Condemned was tight. Condemned. Tales of Berseria. Isn't that the one with the sexy lady, wolf lady? Dungeons of Dreadmore, Chrono Cross, not a wolf, but yes, she's my wife. She's actually my wife. She's not a wolf. Hi, Blinky. Sullivan, hi. What's the game I should play? Blood Omen? Have I heard about it? Blood Omen? Twisted. Not Shadow the Hedgehog, please. I played it. Hi, Blinky. I think I've said hi to you like 3 times. Sometimes I lobotomize myself. Factorio, Mark of Cree. Cultic? Not Mystery of the Druids. Cheap Beat, real answers all day. Cultic. Okay. I have played Chrono Trigger. Astroneer. Oh! Is that Astrobot? I'm thinking of Astrobot. Am I thinking of Astrobot? Which is the one with the Astrobot? What kind of games are we recommending? Okay, here's what I want. Here's what I want. I know you guys will help me. I was like, oh, I could not think of the games and I don't know where. I had like a list of them and now I don't know where it is, of course, because I just went on my trip and my apartment is a mess, which I will figure out. But okay, here's what I want. So I really enjoyed Max Payne. I really enjoyed Fear. I want a game that is... Hi, Fuzz! Okay, I'm looking for a game that is, and I'm just going to write these down. We have Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, my retreat was so good. My retreat was so good. I breathed so much mountain air. I could feel it taking away all of my illnesses, mental and spiritual. Kane and Lynch. Let me write that down. Hold on. A game that is underrated or like people don't play it. Like these kind of hidden gems. I prefer a little bit older because I've probably watched people play if they're a little bit newer. Titanfall 2, I just played. Titanfall 2, for example, Titanfall 2, Fear was another one, and Prey. That's kind of the ones I'm looking for. The first Rayman, Steven's Sausage Roll. Okay, I'm not Googling that. I just played it. That's okay, all good. Geist? How much older? It doesn't have to be that much older. It's more just like hasn't come out in the last like year or 2. Eternal Darkness. How many streams do I want to spend over it? Any amount? Brave Fencer Musashi. The other one is Chibi Robo, I suppose I could do. Darkwood. She'll never play Deus Ex. I need you to get me a mod where I'm invincible and I can't die. Hi, Ninja. Hi, welcome in. Can you think of any games that fit the criteria on the screen? That's unfair, Ollie. Well, life isn't fair. Not for broadcast. Isn't that the friend slap game? Pardon. Spectrobes. Interesting. Spectrobes. I'm looking for one that's kind of like Prey, that's kind of like Fear. You should make a form for us to submit answers. Oh, I could do that. Black and white. You know what I need to do as well? Beyond Good and Evil. I need to replay that on my PC so I get to the place. So it doesn't... Okay, I gotta do that too. Beyond Good and Evil was good. That was fun. Beyond Good and Evil. I just gotta write these down. I just gotta write these down. Eternal Darkness. Curse the Eye of Isis. Okay. I've never heard of it. Amazing Island. Hi, Holly. Welcome in. I love your pink. Amazing Island. Never heard of that. I love learning new games. I love learning new games. This is so fun. Thief. Okay, Thief was in my mind. Thief was in my mind. Dishonored. That was also, I think, I was like reaching for that one, but I couldn't remember what it was called. Amazing Island is so good. Star Wars. You're so smart. You're so smart. Okay, The Darkness, definitely. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. Singularity. I already gave Ollie my game suggestion at Saboten. Vampire the Masquerade. Okay. Glitter Mitten Grove. Okay. Oh, Gothic? Gothic 1 or 2? Clive Barker's Jericho. You're so good. Hi, welcome in, by the way. Please no. Sid Meier's Pirates. You're so smart. I didn't remember. Sid Meier's Pirates. EYE. Divine. Cybermancy. Heretic. Neverwinter Nights. Okay, so not Gothic. Roller Drum. You guys are so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. Not EYE. Dragon Quest Builders. Lobotomy Corporation. Dark Messiah. I have no idea what Vex is. The Bouncer. PlayStation 2. I'd have to emulate. I mean, play it on my real PlayStation. I mean... Spec Ops The Line. How do I play it though? It's not available on stores. Are you gonna give me that? You know? Spec Ops The Line. Hi, Rhinosaur. Good to see you, sweetie. Are you gonna give me a Are you giving me that face? You're gonna give me that look? Okay. Okay. Spec Ops. Okay. Am I gonna cry? The typing of the dead. Okay. Carry on. Likely. Star Control 2. Have I read Heart of Darkness? Have I read Heart of Darkness? No, I don't even know what it is, sweetie. Headlander? The book? No, I read more like old books. I like old books or like new smutty books. Old classics are new, like sexy books. Have I seen Apocalypse Now? No. That checks out the new classics. I'm so bad, you guys. I'll read like Dostoevsky. I'll read like Moby Dick. I'll read like the classics. I'll read like Treasure Island. You know, I'll read like the old stuff, right? And then I'll go, and then I've read like the Odyssey. I've read like the Iliad, and then I'll only read like my husband, my stalker, getting knocked up 3 times in a weekend by my husband, who kidnapped me. It's not good. It's a problem. Trulu! Thank you so much for the reason. Have I read Crime and Punishment? That's probably my favorite book of all time. Crime and Punishment is probably my favorite book of all time. Am I big on book talk? No. I'm not big on book talk. I don't like have I read it though? Yes. What books am I reading? I'm not really reading anything too much right now. I'm obsessed with these little Myrtle books. They're so fun. They're so fun. Oh, you want to vote on the game? Okay. Psychonauts 1 and 2. Okay. Shout outs if you guys want the game. Just shout out. I'm obsessed with those Myrtle books. I love them though. I want you to pick. Okay, just shout outs if you want them. The Darkness, Hard Reset, Final Fantasy VIII, Condemned, Blood Omen. That's not a good idea. Cultic, Geist. I don't know how to say that. Thief, Dishonored, Spectrobes, Black and White, Curse, Star Wars. So far, I want everything on the list. Amazing Island, Black and White. Oh, wait, I already said Black and White. Beyond Good and Evil, that's just different. Vampire the Masquerade, Glitter Mitten Grove, Clive Barker's. I forgot to write the rest of that, but Clive Barker's, fill in the blank. Sid Meier's Pirates, Vex, The Typing of the Dead, Spec Ops The Line. I do have some other ones written in here. I have the Tales games in here. Yeah, I do have the Tales games in here. I did see that. Isn't that crazy, Buzz? Isn't that nuts? Okay, we have a solid list here. We have a solid list. The Void, okay. No, Wet? What are you talking about? Seek and Destroy the Void? Okay. The Void? I write this down. I really loved Fear. You guys are so smart. I really love that. That was such a good recommendation. My mom didn't like the game though. She did bring that up, by the way. She did bring up this weekend she did not like that game. But she only listened to, she just had to turn it off and listen to audio. Pretty demonic game. The Void may not meet TOS. Big scare coded. Doesn't like swears and she doesn't like scares. Sorry, Mom. What? TOS friendly? Okay. Well, I wrote it down. You guys are so smart. You're so smart. Thank you so much for helping me. Oh, have you ever seen the game? Meat really liked it. The Wolf Among Us? I love Doom. Classic Doom. Wet? Quite a bit of nudity. Oh, if it doesn't have a cat. Okay, I'm gonna put the void, but I'm gonna put... I gotta look up the TOS. TOS? Question mark? Wet? Okay, Wolf Among Us. Tales from the Borderlands. How was Borderlands 4? Also, Javulo, thank you so much. Kiss, kiss. It sucks. It's fun. How's it going, sweetie? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know people who really like, well, mostly my brothers. I know people who really like Uchikoshi's games. Hi, Crossbow. Hi, sweetie. It's taking me forever to level up. I'm playing it right now. Borderlands 4, Borderlands 4. The performance is really bad, though. Night Bells! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, sweetie. Hi. Okay, let me write that down. Have I ever played the old Prince of Persia's? It's not poopy at PC? That guy gotta get... listen, I say this to my girlfriends too, but that Randy guy has to get off of Twitter. Like, if I heard about his tweets and I am not in on that stuff, that Randy guy has got to get off of Twitter. He's not helping the situation. I say that about most CEOs, probably. Who's Randy? Well, me right now. Besides that, him, the guy who's the head... Oh, behave. The guy who's the head of the... I'm pent up. I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you. I have no idea what you're on about. Okay. He's the head of the company that made Borderlands 4. And he was like, I don't know. Nobody's complaining to me or something. People are like, hey, hi, doctor, hi, sweetie. Him saying people need to have realistic... Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. He's like, people need to have realistic expectations. And he's like, it's only like 5 people have complained. He's like, I don't know, like 2 people complained about it. But I think it was more than 2 people. He's not good. He's not good at the talking. He probably has other strengths. He probably... Yeah, the customers are the problem. He's like, nobody internally complained. He needs somebody to... if they knew what was good for them, we should take him off of Twitter for sure. He's also a big pervert. Well, oh my... Oh, I was gonna say as well, those 5 people are just predators. I was gonna say, you know what? I was watching somebody play Silk Song. Has anybody beat it yet? Has anybody beat it yet? Morale would be on the floor. Oh, that's hard. Arcanum, that's hard. You've beat it! Congratulations. You know what's really nice, though? Okay, as you know, I'm a little bit like... I like Hollow Knight. I love the gameplay. But I do feel like... visually, it is very samey to me. I know, I'm sorry. Sue me! Throw me into the dumpster. I do have a complaint with Hollow Knight. I just wish it had a little bit more music and a little bit more color. Okay? How very dare you? I know. Chat wants to cancel me. We can agree to disagree. But Silk Song? I feel like Silk Song has so much vibrancy and so much color. I'll see you in court. I feel like they totally amped it up for Silk Song. I like that a whole lot. So I was like, you're playing Hollow Knight, not Persona 5. Silk Song is also really difficult. I was watching somebody play it. I was watching people play it on Twitch. It's really, really hard. Is it harder? Silksong weirdly looks so much better for being the same style. Yes. Hi, welcome in. Axel, welcome in. Hollow Knight is mostly underground. Yeah, I just think like it looks way better to me. I was like, wow, the graphics are like a 10 out of 10. Considering it's the same style as Hollow Knight, I did not vibe with the aesthetic portrayal of Hollow Knight. But Silksong, I'm like, that's beautiful. Aviary Attorney. That's an insane take. I don't know what to tell ya. Just people, you know, just some people just vibe with it. The TLDR was worth the wait. It's not way harder. It's a little harder. Hollow Knight fans just trick themselves into thinking it's a hard game, and when they play an actual hard game, they cry. Doctor. Doctor. Start fights in the chat again. You know what I think happened? I think that Hollow Knight fans have been playing Hollow Knight for like 7 years or whatever. And then it's like they have different challenges and they have a new game. They have new challenges. They're used to playing the same game for the last 7 years. And then it's like, here's all the new challenges. And they're like, whoa, do I suck? It's like, no, you just haven't played this game before. You've just been playing the last game for many, many years. You're used to the last game. And this one plays a little differently. And so it's going to be harder. Silksong is hard. I just think like it's just new challenges. You know how many FTL and Dark Souls fans are in chat? I think there's an overlap in beige and brown and dual green fans. Yeah, it's like nobody vibes with the aesthetics of Dark Souls. Do they? That game is all poop colored. People be like, I love Blighttown. I love it. I love Blighttown. It's iconic. That doesn't mean it's good. Okay, I haven't played 3. I haven't played 3. You don't? I unironically love Blighttown. The aesthetics of it? The poop palette. Yeah, it looks like poop. Dark Souls games all look amazing. It's okay. We can all agree to disagree. I have no problems. I love all of you. Hey, Ollie, some of us love Fallout 3, Gears of War, and Borderlands 1. Brown Town. Chat's begging for the brown. Take me to Brown Town, baby. Yeah, Elden Ring is totally different. I specifically said Dark Souls 1, which I have played. Can we call it anything other than Brown? It's not my fault you love to be taken to Brown Town. It's not my fault. I'm now scared. So Greentown. So how about that Greentown? Please do not take me to Browntown. Viridian City is kind of nice. Yeah, I have like, it's just, Silksong looks amazing though. TLDR, Silksong looks amazing. And I think it looks fantastic. I have no idea what Trapped Headstrong is. Generational Browntown. It was a generation of Browntown. Yeah, and I'm excited to hear you guys beat it, and you guys are playing through it, and you guys are making through it. I thought this was gonna be Sea Shanty. I got really excited. I recognized Trapped Headstrong, but what is this game? Trapped Headstrong? Sea Shanty. So you're saying you want to try it? Yeah. I want to try it. I want to try all these games. I think it's so fun to play these games that nobody's ever played on Twitch, like Fear. This one. I thought it was going to be this. I thought it was going to be this. This is my jam. Jungly 2? What's Jungly 2? Oh, that's the wrong search bar. Jungly 2. Oh! I see. It's a banger. I see. That is the new search bar. This one. Getting all the RuneScape party people. Hey, Biggest. You remember this one? This goes crazy. High grade elevator music. Biggest, here's your armor. Please respond to my DM. Why can't we be boyfriend, girlfriend? It's pretty good. This was pretty good. This was pretty good. Cannon Fodder had some great tunes for the time. Thank you so much. Trimming armor, only 10,000 gold. Fantasy Star Universe? It's guys, it's halfway through September. We gotta be thinking about Halloween. We gotta be thinking about how we're gonna be doing it this year. We gotta be thinking about what we're gonna do, how we're gonna plan the Halloween party. All my girlfriends are coming over, you guys. Spookum's on the horizon. You only think about Halloween on the day? You don't watch any Halloween movies? For my armor thrifting business. Do it! And then you guys gotta submit medieval Halloween party. I'll be sick that day. No! It's not a party. It's not a party, you guys. It's an intimate gathering. It's like 25 of my closest friends are coming over. It's an intimate gathering, you guys. It's not a party. It's like a small group of people. Don't be scared. Why are you scared? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. No being scared. Is it women only too? It's women only. So far. You could make an appearance. There's no problem with that. If you want a genuinely good kind of horror game for Halloween, Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass? Okay, I'm going to write it down, sweetie. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Okay. Jimmy, I'm just going to let you know. Jimmy and the Pulsating Mask. Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Pulsating? You would die in a group of only women? What's that pulsating mass doing? Do you guys ever play a game called Mansion? What is it called? Maniac Mansion. You ever play a game called Maniac Mansion? I got some messed up indie games for you. A very ominous chat message. Did you ever play that? Saw my brothers play it when I was a kid. Scariest game I've ever seen. They grab you if they see you. You're like sneaking around a mansion. I think there's like zombie people in the mansion and they grab you if you see you. Grabbed by the ghoulies. Scary. Maniac Mansion was on NES. I played the later LucasArts game. Also a PC version, maybe. Scary stuff, man. Freaked me out as a kid. Don't like that. It was your jam in the 80s? The Grabbed by the ghoulies. There was that zombie game. If you're able to play it. Sweet Home? Sweet Home? Okay, what is it on? PlayStation? Callie warned us about this. Sweet Home Alabama. I know some messed up indie games, but it might be too much. Do you guys play a lot of horror games? Grabbed by Uncle Ted, it was, I think. Ugh. My brother made me play Resident Evil 2 when I was 5, so I would get nightmares. That's so horrible! Sweet Home Browntown. Do you play a lot of horror games? I'm excited for the new Resident Evil. Oh, me too. Home safety hotline. Oh yeah. How did Meat like the no, I'm not human? How did Meat like that one? I saw Meat was playing it last night and a whole bunch of other streamers. I was like, oh, this is gonna be the new game. Home safety hotline. Okay, home safety hotline. You would like home safety. That's what I really liked. Fear. I thought Fear was so good. I can't talk about Fear enough. By the way, nobody's asked me how I liked Fear. Fear was really good. The new Silent Hill is looking really good according to reviews. Sweet Home is neat. It's a turn-based horror game, but it has save states, so it's pretty easy. Fear was really good. Thanks for asking. Nobody's asked me, but Fear was really good, and I really liked it. What did I think of Fear? It was very good. I liked it a lot. I liked how the lighting really contributed to the atmospheric horror. Yeah, I did. Maybe I could play like the other Silent Hill I haven't played, but they're remaking it. Isn't that right? Maybe I should wait for the remake. I guess Silent Hill 1 I've never played. I've never played Silent Hill 1. Yeah. Or was it 3? I don't know. They're remaking Silent Hill 1. Just play the original. Hi, Zany. Good to see you. Which Amnesia? Which Amnesia? I played the Dark Descent, but it definitely is, the gameplay is of the era. The gameplay is of the era. It's an interesting game. Clive Barker's Undying and Jericho. The Brown Descent. It really was. Hi, Game Guy. Good to see you. Okay, now I have a lot of... You're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. Did I play Alan Wake? I did play Alan Wake. Those should be on the VOD channel. Alan Wake was hilarious. I found it funny. I have plenty of suggestions now. I want to play all your games. I love it. It was so fun. You guys have been like submitting bangers. I played Fear. I played Prey. You have been submitting bangers. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It is going to be such a good time. It's going to be such a good time. Deadly Premonition. Maybe the best game of all time. Oh, sorry. I slapped you in the face. I played the 2007 Prey? 2007? I don't know. I don't know what I played. I played the Prey where you run around in the alien ship. Who knows? Maybe the best game of all time is Deadly Premonition. The scariest game of all time. I played the new one. 2017. Never mind. The old play, unrelated. Completely different game. I need to hear the Deadly Premonition whistle. The documents that also have nothing to do with the case. Do you guys remember that? So funny. Anyways. Fish. Oh, Fujimi Kaido, thank you so much. You should totally play Dead by Daylight. Totally not being serious. Dead by Daylight. That's a toxic game. Very toxic. Now you've gone from not playing games to the games that's ever fun. Seeing you define your tastes and preferences. Yeah, I realized that. Okay, I am perfectly happy playing games on easy mode, and I like playing games on easy mode. So if you guys hate watching people play games on easy mode, wow, I'm not the streamer for you. Just letting you know. And I realized that people are not watching me for the skill. People are definitely not watching me for the skill level. You're like, dang it, I just subbed. Fujimi, dang it. Yeah, it's not, there's not gonna be, you're not gonna see hard mode on this channel. No. Not until after marriage. My favorite pro gamer. It's totally okay. Little eye twitch happens. Twitch happens. The Alone in the Dark game? Yeah, but I'll play Sekiro. Sekiro was a good time. Mouthwashing, I did play. That should be on the VOD channel. It should be on the VOD channel. It should be. Yeah, I feel like I can do okay. Tormented Souls. What the heck is that? Okay, let me look up really quick. Tormented Souls. GameStop sim?
Rated M for mature.
Naughty. Naughty.
Something lurking around in the dark.
Damn it. It's kind of cartoonish. It looks like BioShock.
Please, miss. You have to help me get out of here.
Demon Child. Demon Child. B-Cube. Couldn't name our development studio or anything
Something
else.
strange is happening.
Oh, it's Canadian. It's definitely Demon Children.
Everything will be all right, I promise. I won't let anything bad happen to you.
Oh, Demon Children! A friend of mine told me it's really good.
What the hell is going on here?
Ugh. This looks interesting. Hi, Edible! I love demonology.
Atrocities.
Let's watch a bunch of horror movies. Let's watch a bunch of horror movies. Clive Barker's Undying. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, but don't get too scared, okay? The Evil Inside. Okay. Clive Barker's Undying. How old are we talking? Okay, I guess intro cinematic. A little bit. How old are we talking?
I'm tired of traveling. We're fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labeled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge.
What an intro.
Before I knew it, people all over the
He's
world
after me,
paid me to
Lucky
investigate all
Charms.
kinds of weird things.
Lucky.
As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believed
Yar.
there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that
YT,
make
got
my
you a
skin crawl.
sub. Oh.
I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job
Then
it
they
was to
fight
squelch the fears of the superstitious
vampires?
farm boys who made
What's the gameplay like? What's the gameplay like? Oh, interesting. Look at the gameplay. This is kind of sick. Thank you, Edible. Next time I see YT, you should tag him in the Discord. He's in the Discord. Over there and say thank you. That's so sweet, thank you. Or I'll tag him for you. That's so sweet, thank you. Look at that. That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Stack, thank you so much for the resub. Oh, got little smoochums on you. It's gonna be like big empty room. It's gonna be like big empty room, walking around, big empty room, because they didn't have like the developmental funds to put all the items in the game. They couldn't do it with enemies. You say they were like, big empty room is all we got. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Does the game have a stable release? I don't know, but probably. I think it's on GOG. Thank you, Edible. Thank you. And Crossbow. Yay. Thank you so much. Thanks, sweetie. Let me just see. Isn't this the one where you play a god? Yeah. Oh my gosh, 12 years ago. Man. How to play black and white nowadays? There is no
way of playing black and white currently unless you still have it on discs. There is no digital version to buy anywhere.
What?
Nor has there been any sort of official remaster. Thankfully, the community around the game has been keeping strong for all these 20 years, and there are some useful unofficial fan patches that will help with that. I got it from myabandonware.com, where you can find both of these games.
I have a disc, people.
There is no way of playing black and white.
That's crazy. Even I know about it. Yeah, you play a god and have a little giant animal guy that you raise. It's certainly legally a video game. Yarhar. That's okay. I have chat to back me up. Chat owns the game. I have chat to back me up. There's no problem. Condemned. Criminal Origins. Criminal Origins. This is a Rockstar game, isn't it? A classic.
The most disturbing video game, Condemned: Criminal Origins.
The most disturbing.
Condemned: Criminal Origins is a brutal psychological horror game that throws you into the mind of a detective hunting a serial killer. As Ethan Thomas, you navigate abandoned buildings, tracking deranged
Is it really scary?
And uncovering a dark
Very
conspiracy.
fricked up.
The game's combat is raw and violent, forcing you to use
looks
whatever
fun,
blunt
though.
objects you find.
Criminal
Enemies
Origins,
don't
my
just
favorite.
attack,
It's from the
they
Fear
stalk,
devs.
They
Oh,
taunt,
really?
They hide in the shadows before striking. The world feels sickeningly real.
I heard
filled
it's
with
online
grimy,
playing,
blood-stained
Trash Bag. I'll
environments
totally
and eerie
play it.
Silence broken by sudden, horrifying sounds. With its disturbing atmosphere, twisted story, and intense melee combat.
You remembered playing the
Condemned:
demo and then
Criminal
peeing
Origins
your
is a
pants?
terrifying descent into the mind of madness.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to play that one for sure. American McGee's Alice. Callie has played that one. I'm pretty sure. Callie plays a lot of She plays a lot of horror games. Curse the Eye of Isis. We just got kind of hooked on the horror games here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I did Dead Rising, yes. You can also use your PowerPoints to just give me games to play. Spooktober is not far away. It's time to prepare for Spooktober. I gotta look at Spec Ops 2. Hard reset. Hard reset iPhone game. The game powered by your life? Cyberpunk deck builder? Can't be this one. Has to be this one. Hi, Langer Man. Thank you so much for the resub. Kiss, kiss, mwah. There's no... Yeah, the darkness is in there. The darkness is in there. There's no audio. I just have to look it up. I just have to find it. Amazing Island. Let me look this up. Never even heard of this. Dun, 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 dun. The Darkness one is Xbox only. Link versus Ganondorf. They might have taken some inspiration. Lets you draw your own little funny monster guy. Oh man, Amazing Island. That's so cute. A game you don't remember. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh, to be a cool guy like that. It's a bunch of mini games. Ah, okay. Chat, I'm gonna run for today. And I have important reasons why. Because I have no food in my apartment and I'm gonna go get food and I'm gonna clean up my apartment. So I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm running for today. However, tomorrow's gonna be a long stream. tomorrow we have PowerPoint presentations, which we will be going through in the morning. So make sure I'll give you guys some time. You guys can do all that. I'm going to get all restocked and do my laundry from the trip and everything. I'm sorry, Ask Sweetie. I'm sorry. Are you really mad? I'm sorry. But I'll be back. And then tomorrow, we're going to do a long stream. Cowardism. What? How long? It's going to be a long one tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to go like as much as I can for sure. And then tomorrow we might be able to do like the PowerPoints and then even do like a new game. And then even do like whatever. Yeah, do other stuff even. Yay. So I'm planned tomorrow. I plan to like get everything prepared today because I was like, oh my gosh, my apartment's a mess anyways. Oh, thank you so much, Duke. Thank you. It's so good to see ya. Welcome in. But yeah, tomorrow, bigger stream for sure. Yes. So tomorrow, yeah, and like tomorrow we should be able to do lots of stuff. So let me just get all prepared. But I was like, oh, I don't have like any food. But I'll give you time to finish your PowerPoint. Send it over to a mod. The mods are fantastic. They're so kind. They're so nice. Their DMs are open. Send them anything you want. Don't send them nude pictures unless they ask. Unless, of course, they ask. But I love you all. I'm so glad to be back. Let me go get my stuff like cleaned up and my apartment cleaned up so I'm ready for tomorrow. Okay? And I love you all. I'm so glad to be back with you. I hope you guys had some giggles today. YT! Edible says thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, YT. You didn't have to do that. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. Do they ever ask? Well, they might. Is bare thigh okay? I hope you giggled. And I hope everybody loves each other. And I'm so happy to be back with you. Thank you so much for welcoming back. I missed you. I'm so happy. This week, we'll have lots of streams. Wednesday for sure. Obviously, that's tomorrow. Friday for sure. I might also stream on Thursday. I think I might stream on Thursday just because I feel like, I missed you guys. So it'd be fun. It'd be really fun. So I might do like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe like Sunday. Yeah, so definitely the next bunch of days. So I'll definitely see you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Mwah. I'm gonna go run and grab some groceries because I was like, oh, I could take a snack break, but I don't have any food. So before lunch hits and everything, I'll be like, well, I don't have any food. I did bring back like peanut M&Ms, but probably should get some food. So let me go restock and do laundry, clean up. Can I come? Come on in. Come on in. Everybody, let's all go. Let's all go to Walmart. Let's go pick up some food and some drinks and everything. Love you all. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Get your PowerPoints done. We'll do presentations and then we'll probably do games and everything else afterwards. You can get Twizzlers. Yeah, you can get one snack. You can get one, like, sweet thing. One treat. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Kiss, kiss. You only stream for 3 hours? You're mad? If you round up, I stream for 4. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Love you. One treat. Okay, think about what treat you guys want from Walmart. Okay. Kiss, kiss. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Big stream tomorrow. Get big stream tomorrow. Kiss, 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 kiss. We go by European hours here. Yes. I take a 15-hour break. Lifting, it's so good to see you. Sorry, I'm gonna go run out and grab some food, but I'll be back for a big stream tomorrow. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. Love you all. Twix bar, Doritos and Mountain Dew, peanut M&Ms. Nom 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 nom. Welcome back, little cheese it. Good to see everybody. Yeah. Love you. Kiss, kiss. Bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Love you. Kiss, kiss. See you tomorrow. 37. I'll be back tomorrow.